Hello? 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 Uh, Hello? Bruh. My stomach hurts, bro. Stoned. Stoned. Are you stoned right now? Benny! Benny! How you doing, bro? Oh my god, why can't I spell, dude? Okay, lit. Hell yeah, dude. Breaking the world. Breaking the rules. Eh. Alright. Uh, why is my light not working? Oh, my extension cord is not plugged in. Fuck. Alright, it's fixed. It's fixed. Alright, what should I watch today? In the backgrounds. Where is Goo Goo? Goo Goo? There's Goo Goo. Goo Goo. Should I watch the Breaking Bad stuff? What is this? YouTube spells traumatized woman. Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay. Should I watch some queso? I haven't watched queso in a minute. He only uploads spooky fucking videos now. What is he playing nowadays? I need like the full stream uploads. But he only does the games. He doesn't do like a full stream upload. Yes, almost 10 million. Alright, let's watch these stupid ass.
This is a breakdown.
Shut up. I low-key don't really like these videos that much, but I already started it, so I might as well finish it. What did I stop at? Did I watch this one?
You are not the guy.
Maybe he's still out there.
Since when do vegans eat fried
Nope.
chicken?
Each week we break down another Breaking Bad
When do
episode in
vegans
order.
eat fried
This week it's
chicken?
season 4, episode 5. I've got 21 details you might not know.
Meow.
We start in the middle of a
Alright.
thrilling car scene.
I want you to give her every last dollar. Do you hear me? I don't care if you have to stuff it in a trash bag.
These close-up shots remind me of
I
the
was doing
RV
skeleton
shots in Better Call
pictures.
Saul. They use the same 3 to 4 blocks over and over, so we see this blue building 9 separate times throughout this sequence. And we
Bruh.
even clearly see this 1512 sign pass by twice.
That's actually funny.
I just wanted to say that I was thinking about you and the kids. I love you.
That felt like a flash forward, but after the title sequence, we're right back to it. It then becomes clear that Walt's planning to confront Gus about Jesse's disappearance. This must be a real sign from the Twister's restaurant.
Oh,
because Los
you
Pollos
subbed to my
Hermanos doesn't
Fansly?
have this
Bruh,
on
I
the
need to
menu.
upload.
This is
I need to upload on the Fansly, dude. Because I put it there and then I completely forgot that I even had it. And then it's not like, I wish there was an app that I could easily upload, but I had to go on the website. It's so annoying. Like from my computer. I was thinking of not doing the Fansly anymore and just doing a Patreon or something, but I don't know. Maybe I should. I have the Fansly. Even though Fansly is supposed to be for like sexual pictures, which I'm not gonna
also
upload
a
on
real
there.
Twister's sign, and they just slapped a new logo on it. It's unfortunate because although this was filmed in
But
2010,
yeah, thanks for
this
reminding
episode
me
still
about
takes
the
place in
Fansly, bro.
2009.
Let
It's
me
easy
write
to
that
root for Walt
down.
here as he risks his life to save Jesse and makes sure Skylar is taken care of.
I have my post-its right here.
Gustavo Fring, your boss now.
Fansly.
His car is parked out front.
Perfect.
Although
I'll definitely
Cynthia doesn't
remember.
deserve that attitude.
I'll wait.
Walter, what exactly are you
What
doing?
the?
Where's Jesse?
Jesse with me. He's fine.
What do you expect me to just believe that?
I'll put that right here.
Where is he?
Oh, actually, I'll put it right here on my
Jesse,
sewing
Yeah,
machine.
what's up?
Where are you?
With Mike.
I know you're with Mike. Are you all right?
We're driving
Driving where?
north.
We driving.
Why is he driving you? Where
Content
is he
creators
going?
post stuff for fans. Oh, okay.
Put Mike back
It
on.
doesn't have to be. I feel like
Mike's
some
clock says
people do that as
12:59,
like
although in the
kind of
next
like an
scene it'll say
alternative to
7:20, which fits the
OnlyFans,
story
but
better.
Jesse's
maybe
with
not.
me
I don't
today.
know.
So what you need to do is to go back to your lab and get on with the cook.
It does.
Goodbye, Walter.
Mike.
By Walter.
Sir,
And Gus's clock says 10:41.
as I said, sir, Mr. Fring is not here.
Are you, figure on just leaving me in some ditch?
What do you care? Don't.
I'll tell you now, you better shoot straight.
Walter.
Man, I'll slice off your other ear before this is over.
All right.
This cable was used to rotate the windmill, and there's a camera and its operator in the corner.
Oh my god, that was
shovel
like in
looks
plain
ominous, but it
view.
turns
The
out
fucking
Jesse has
camera
nothing to worry
guy.
about. It also sets up a plot point for the next episode.
You coming? We gotta do this 6 more times today with a lot of miles in between. I'd like to finish before dark.
This freaking guy. It's like Scarface had sex with
Oh.
Mr. Rogers.
Besides being a funny
Stop.
line, it's similar to how Vince described Walt when originally pitching the show.
We're going to take
Oh.
Mr. Chips and we're going to turn him into Scarface.
What other characters
Mr.
can
Chip.
we create with these formulas?
I don't know who Mr. Chips is.
Math or algebra. I've got some math for you.
I'd love to hear your ideas.
Social
Vince
support?
loved the idea
Hell
that as
yeah,
a fun run
dude.
donor, Gus
That's
probably
You didn't get a sub though. I got 35 subs now from a guy in Slovakia, dude. He just dropped subs like
paid for Hank's
crazy,
shirt.
but
Like
you
two
didn't
people
get
I know
one.
connected with the blue stuff. The blue
Damn,
wearing
you're not
jizz
lucky, I
stain
guess.
By the name of Brandon Mayhew. Definitely not a player. And the other one is Jesse Pinkman. You know, I have a
Oh,
history.
damn.
Yeah. You see Pinkman as a shooter?
That would surprise me.
We have a composite of a person of interest.
This was made with identikit software, just like real police sketches. The show was going to send the company a photo of Victor, but they said no, just give a description of what he looks like. They ended up with a pretty good sketch.
Look, I appreciate what you're doing, really. Finding this guy, Heisenberg, dead like this, kind of feels like closure to me. I'm done.
This is part of the historic Santa Fe railway shops that have been used in lots of movies and TV shows, like Avengers, Transformers, and Terminator Salvation. Vince doesn't like to use recognizable places like this, but they ended up using it in the Season 5A poster and DVD cover.
You don't need to do that.
This is why I'm out here, right? To be like your backup. That means I need like a gun.
Nope.
I mean, isn't
I need to
like
clean my
completely
room.
idiotic for me to be out here without a gun? I can smoke, right?
Not a chance.
Getting out to pee was Aaron's idea. They had to hold each pose during the time lapse for about a minute. This is the second and final
I remember
time
this
Aaron
song.
sings fallacies while bored during a musical montage.
It's finally hitting me what the plan is here. It's to bore me to death. Look, don't you think it'd be good if there was some back and forth communication here? You got me riding shotgun to every dark anal recess of this state. Be nice if you clued me in a little. If I'm the guy, then you should just tell me what the hell's up.
You are not the guy.
Yeah,
You're
you are not the
capable of
guy,
being
bro.
the guy. I had a guy, but now I don't. You are not the guy.
So who is the guy? I'm sure at the time it was meant to be
Vincent?
Victor, especially
Oh,
since Mike
Victor.
was just
I thought his
thinking
name
about
was
him
Vincent
in the
for a
preceding
second.
episode. But one could now argue that it's a certain someone from Better Call Saul.
What the hell am I doing here?
I don't know.
Spoilers, dude.
It's not my call. I just do what I'm told. And now you're
I
gonna
didn't
do
finish
what you're
Better
told.
Call
You're
Saul
supposed to
yet.
be driving all over the state, but in real life, this location is just behind the Schrader's house. We get the same song from earlier, this time with cool shots highlighting Walt's struggles with doing the cook by himself.
I knew about the song before it was on the show. For some reason.
We're having second thoughts?
Every hour of every day.
Your expectations are realistic. You have a good, solid business plan. I'm feeling very confident.
He's a notary/mortgage broker, so does he really know it's a solid business plan?
Thank you very much,
Maybe
He's
it's
just
me, but I
supposed
find
to
it funny
say that
this
to
character
everybody,
has
I
a name
think.
and that he has so many lines.
Bring the car over
Hell
first
yeah,
thing
dude.
next week for a wash and wax.
Yo, Alan's my favorite character.
Thank you again.
The fucking
Bye-bye.
mortgage
I think
broker.
Rutherford's available if we want a Breaking Bad sequel.
This is a
Oh.
big step, Walt. If we don't do this right,
We'll be fine.
we will.
They put a ticking clock sound in the background, which we don't normally hear. They start doing this more and more, though, perhaps to signal time running out for Walt.
If we're gonna do this, there has to be complete honesty.
I'm all for that.
How about a drink to celebrate?
Nothing too expensive.
Right. Oh,
Oh no, this is when they frick.
It's me. I just wanted to say that I was thinking about you and the kids, and I love you.
Oh!
This is the third and final time we see that happening in the series.
They fricked it.
Here. We'll be out in a minute.
Good thing he didn't have to use the bathroom.
he's
I know,
definitely
right? That's the
in
only
a
bathroom in the
desperate
house.
Situation now. Maybe you should move back in.
I have to get back to work.
This shot was originally further back, but the censors decided it was too much. They let Brian
Too
try
much
to drive the
ass.
forklift properly without training and
Too
let him
much
struggle.
badonkadonk
They're tilted
from
to prevent
Walty.
the barrel from rolling off, but now they're level. That barrel looks empty to me. There's a microphone.
This is a two-man job. I can't do it alone. Nothing else happens until I get my partner back. Jesse?
Jesse?
Where's Jesse? Jesse operates the forklift, not me.
I guess that means
Jesse
Dale also operated the forklift, or maybe
is
Victor?
forklift certified. Not
This
Tyrese.
is once again at the railway shops from earlier due to time and budget constraints.
He is not
It's
forklift
early for it to
certified.
be this dark, even for the time of year they filmed, so perhaps 5:05 p.m. is meant to make us think of SOS. And here's Fallacies one last
Ooh.
time, although not during a montage.
Fallacies.
The stunt driver for this is disguised as the seat.
This guy's at the seat.
The back of the car doesn't match the damage they show later. This scene was redone months later and was the last thing they filmed in season 4.
I'm gonna need
Oh.
to be picked up.
That's because the original was filmed at the site of the crash immediately after, but they realized it wouldn't make sense that the bad guys would have disappeared.
Cancel that.
This dude was coming right at me with a shotgun.
I saw. Go ahead, kid. Smoke up.
Want me to pour you some juice?
Oh yeah.
I'll take a coffee.
Go grab a mug.
Mom said you're moving back in this Tuesday.
How about that?
Kid.
Jesse!
What are you doing?
Breaking ice.
What are you doing here?
Mike dropped me off.
What happened yesterday? Where were you?
I was out with Mike helping make pickups. Mike made the pickups and I guarded him.
Guarded Mike? What is this, some kind of a joke?
I took care of business, just like I'm taking care of business right now. You want to stand there dicking around, or you want to suit up and get to work?
Jesse doesn't know and therefore doesn't appreciate that Walt risked his life to try to save him.
It all went like you thought it would.
I will, of course, reimburse you for the damage to your vehicles.
Just like you wanted. The kid's a hero.
Look how their big
He's a
wedding
hero.
portrait is just Marie, and her dress has some purple in it.
I know, I noticed that. I kind of like the little bit of purple in the wedding
Several
dress,
things in this
though. It's
episode
kind of
drove Walt to
slay.
drink so much here. Walt worrying about Skylar
It's a
figuring
slight
out the
purple
true meaning
twinge.
of that message.
Mom said you're moving back in Tuesday.
Skylar calling the shots on their relationship, the Beneke mug,
Get in gear, yo, if you want to do this.
and Jesse's
He's gonna
punk
crash out.
attitude
He's
after
drinking
all
too
Walt went
much.
through. The wine wrapper is now nice and neat.
Hey, Nick the Greek, you share that bottle or what?
Yeah, sorry.
Nick the Greek, he's a famous big-time car player.
Hank, that's not funny.
I don't see how it's bad. Dad's raking in the buku bucks now.
You know, I just think maybe we could change the subject.
What about that case you were looking at? With that crazy singing guy?
I'm off that. I gave my assessment to APD.
Crazy singing
was it?
guy.
Meth cook.
He was a meth chef. He was a genius, plain and
Ooh.
simple. I mean, how many actual geniuses are there?
Hank, not to tell you your business, but
Shut up, Walt.
I'm not sure I agree.
Oh my,
Genius?
I'm not sure I agree.
Not so much. To my eye, that's brilliant.
I hate Walter.
Looks
I
like
hate
nothing
this
more
man
than
so
simple
much. His ego destroys him
copy.
every
Is this
time.
Walt's biggest mistake?
Probably of
Probably.
someone else's work.
Shut up! Shut up!
This genius of yours.
Bitch fucking could have got away with it too if his ego
mean-
wasn't so fucking massive.
He's still out there.
Does Walt want to get caught? No, his ego just
His
can't take
ego.
someone else getting the credit for his
Yep,
genius. And
yep.
he's done this before when his ego got bruised by Hank.
Handful.
Yep.
Hank!
Oh, hey, babe. Sorry about the mess.
No, don't be. You want me to make some coffee?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Look at that. Hank's back on a case and all of a sudden he's nice
He's
to Marie
nice.
again.
He's nice to Marie
Since
again.
when do
All of a
vegans eat
sudden.
fried chicken?
The jur in that part number must be a reference to Germany. Also, I completely missed the Germany connection from the Major Tom song last week. Thanks for pointing it out. And thanks to Tom I, the SFM guy, for ranking the credits themes in the comments. Where will this one rank? Shout out to my channel members. Say hi to
Channel okay, next video. Oh, this is a good one.
L'Oreal Paris with
Huh.
high shine serum and vitamin E. Intense color and shine.
Who is it? You think
I've
you
never
see
dyed
this
my
whole
hair.
thing?
Should I dye my hair?
This is all about me. Skylar, it will
You think I'll be more
Each
popular?
week
They
we
say
break
there's
down
like a
another
hair
Breaking Bad
theory in
episode
terms
in
of
order.
people getting
And this
like
week it's season
famous.
4,
Like you
episode
have to
6,
have
Corner. I've got
memorable
23
hair
details
where
you
people
might
will
not
remember
know.
you.
We start with
And
the
if you
identical
don't,
footage from
then
bullet points, although this time there are different
know,
people in the truck.
you're
This
very
is a
easily
shot-for-shot remake
forgettable.
of the earlier teaser. They even used the same truck stopping sound effect.
if I were to dye my hair, I would
This
do
time the
pink.
cartel learned their lesson. Although this wouldn't work so
Light
quickly.
pink.
Diesel emissions have much less carbon monoxide than gasoline.
But I would have to bleach
The
my
white,
hair.
green, and
Oh, I
red
kinda
snacks
wanna
are the
do
colors
that.
of the Mexican flag. Coincidence? Also, the apple
Coincidence?
is a callback to Lionel.
Dang.
They don't seem to be making any more holes. This is again supposed to be Mexico, but that's a US road sign. In
Wow.
fact, this road is the same one Walt drove down while singing Horse with No Name. And the Breaking Bad studios visible then are also visible here. I think they angled the truck to avoid showing the recognizable water tower and the crane, but the result is a continuity error as the truck is shown parallel to the road from the outside. And shout out to Sean Paulo Fernandez who spotted the camera crane's reflection in the car window.
I just wanted to say that I
Oh,
was
do
thinking
we
about
too
you.
much?
After learning about Gale, Skylar starts connecting the dots.
I don't entirely remember what happened last night.
She corners Walt with a lot of questions.
Did you know this Gail Bedecker person? Did you work together? Who killed him? Was it the people you work for? Was it somebody who might want to do the same to you? I think last night was a cry for help.
Oh,
Jesse.
Jesus.
I think some part of you wants Hank to catch you.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Yes. Now I understand myself. Thank you.
If you are in danger, we go to the police.
No, I don't want to hear about the
You're
police.
not some hardened criminal, Walt. School teacher, cancer,
Here it comes.
desperate for money.
Okay, we're done.
The red shirt wasn't angry enough, so Walt reveals an even darker shade for this infamous monologue.
Admit
Ooh.
you're in danger.
Now Walt corners
Here goes.
her.
Locked locked
Who is
in.
it you think you see? You clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? No,
Oh my god.
I am the one who knocks.
Right after saying that, Walt seems to show some instant regret in his
Yeah, he
face.
does. He's like, oh, fuck, what the fuck? That scene, when I saw that scene, that shit blew my fucking mind, bro. That shit blew my mind.
Apologies in
Ugh.
advance. Brian
Yeah, I'm gonna
had
take
said he
a
was
take a
naked
fucking
here,
shower
although
after
this looks
that.
like underwear, so I don't know what to believe.
Look, I was...
Walt realizes that was not a
Gone.
good way to respond to his wife, and what
Yeah,
he said
bye.
wasn't even true.
Place sells as is.
Here's everything you need.
The call Walt for divorce papers sticky note is still on his monitor.
Being boss is tough. It takes hard work.
You've seen me work hard, Bogdan.
I don't know. Not so much, maybe.
He's so good and not even an actor.
Fucking
He drove his
Bargon.
family
He's
to
not an
Albuquerque
actor?
to be considered as extras, but the casting folks liked his look, and the rest is history.
Oh,
Can you
shit.
be tough? If not, you can always call your wife. Huh?
Damn. Evil eyes.
As is.
That won't come back to bite him. That's so petty, but more petty's on the way.
Bogdan, as is.
Goodbye, Bogdan. They shot this during the day and covered the windows with a tent to block out the sunlight.
I'm on my way.
She asked if I was okay and not to worry. It's about the gambling, right? It's not like you're doing this on purpose. You can't help it. It's like you're
Yeah,
an
you can't help it.
alcoholic, right?
No, it's
Yeah.
not at all.
Yes, it is. I read online. She's not even allowed to be mad at you.
What is going on with me is not about some disease. It's about choices. Choices I stand by.
Yeah, he's making
You're not
choices.
moving back in, are you?
You know what? School can wait. I think it's time we got you your own car. What do you think?
I think if you're gonna buy me off, buy me off.
This was
Bro.
product placement. That billboard is fake, and the whole outdoors is a green screen.
What?
Glad you like it.
I do. Thank you, Dad.
We symbolically
Thank you,
cut to
Dad.
Walt's other son, whose red car isn't nearly as nice.
You're actually here.
Yeah, man.
I need an update.
Update on what?
On these little field trips that you've been taking with Mike. This has to be you. It can't be Tyrus or any of the couple dozen muscle heads that Gus has working for him. It has to be Jesse Pinkman. Are you a former Navy SEAL? Do you have to have your hands registered as lethal weapons?
Register this.
It's been a while, so let's recap the other ones.
Wipe down this!
Pull this.
Restrain this!
Escalate this.
I'm not trying to be insulting. I'm just trying to make you see things clearly.
I see this thing probably started as Gus getting Mike to babysit me. But you know what? I saved Mike from getting robbed. Even
That was
killed him. So
planned, you
maybe
fucking
I'm
idiot.
not such a loser after all.
It's funny that he's not only being so arrogant, but that he's right. Argon is misspelled with 2 N's here, but that's not a prop. These chemicals are really from Lind Gas and Equipment next door. Argon is also Aaron Paul's element.
What if it's all just a setup?
You're such an asshole.
Gus can't kill you because of me. He needs me, and he hates the fact that he needs me. So what does he do? He goes to work driving a wedge between you and me.
If you'd been there, you know it wasn't a setup.
No, this whole thing, all of this, it's all about me.
That line is funny too, but he's actually right about that. But it's just kind of funny.
Celia in the middle is an actress, but the other 2 work at the real laundromat. Walt
Oh.
later thanks each of them using
Hell
their
yeah.
real first names.
Por favor, entrar. It's just this.
No, no podemos. No, no podemos. Lo siento.
No, it's no problema. Tell you what, look it.
No
Universal
problema.
language, dinero.
Walt's still carrying a JP Wynn faculty member card in his wallet.
Presidente Grant, very important man.
These look real, although there is something weird about this bill where the green serial number is supposed to be.
Más dinero after. I think we're good. I think we listen to you. Please, por favor.
I thought these ladies were gonna get in
Four
trouble for
Corners
doing
Monument
something like
is
that.
4 hours away from the studios.
I thought
so
they were
that's
gonna
not
get
Anna
fucking
or
killed.
A real baby. They didn't even drive the Wagoneer there, but rather trailered it because the car barely ran. They only brought a digital camera and Anna's stand-in Suzanne with a hair person. A stand-in
Oh.
is not a body double, so it's rare for one to be on camera. These
Huh.
shots are in the Albuquerque Studios parking lot, and these shots are in a soundstage with the recreated medallion. It's very convincing, but if you look at it side by side with the real one, you can see.
Well, I don't
differences.
understand the point of this
Skylar's flipping a
scene.
coin to decide where to live. It lands firmly in Colorado, although it doesn't match the close-up shot. But she flips again, and even though the universe keeps telling her to move away, she can't pull the trigger. I've
Yeah, what
mentioned
the
all
hell?
different
It's like
Ollies
she's
before,
gonna
but it
leave,
really
but then
bothers
she
me
decides
that
not
they
to
don't
leave.
look anything alike or even the same age. With his Fifth Avenue in the shop, Mike's now driving a LeSabre.
We're watching that.
But then she
house.
came
I almost
back.
missed
She
it again,
fucking
but
came
there's no
back.
rearview
He was
mirror.
gonna
Some
leave.
guys in there that have
She
3
came
pounds
back.
of our
Why?
product.
Why did
don't
she
you
do
just
that?
go break the door down just to whip those bitches and show them who's boss? Now, what you may not know about meth heads, Maybe you do. They're kind of unpredictable.
Have your laugh now, Mike, because Jesse's experience is about to come in handy.
Sorry to burst your bubble, kid. I brought sandwiches.
Why is it so dark
cheese.
today?
Ah, the pimento cheese sandwich that has
Cheese
a whole episode
sandwich.
named after it in Better Call Saul.
Pimento cheese. Really? They call it the caviar of the South.
For those of you who haven't
Bro,
watched
stop.
it yet, I probably just blew your mind.
Whoa.
Yeah, you did. You did. So stop doing that.
My name's Diesel.
That's a season 2 callback.
My name's Diesel.
Just looking for a team.
Get off the porch, asshole.
Guess we'll go with plan A then.
You may know this whole PI sit in the car business, but I know meth heads.
And there's the return of the shovel from last episode. How cool is that shovel cam? It's a digital camera mounted on the end. Aaron knows that meth addicts often have obsessive paranoid behaviors.
What are you doing?
Interesting.
Why?
You know why.
You mind taking over for me?
He's like, why? He made that man dig for no reason.
Just want to buy some of the blue. It's not for sale.
This is
The
Damon
blue
Harriman,
is
an Australian actor
making
who
people
already was
into
a regular
fucking
on
zombies.
Justified when he accepted this small part. Vince really wanted him to be naked for some reason, but was talked out of it.
Let's go outside.
I don't have enough for you!
I don't want to start any trouble.
Trouble? What's that mean, trouble?
No. I'm just saying we're good.
What? You can't know that. What does that mean? Don't put thoughts in my head. Tucker.
Mike later translates this for us.
Muchas gracias. ¿Usted residir cerca aquí?
Sí, ¿por qué quiere venir con nosotras?
Like fucking, ugh, my skin
Walt
is so
handled
fucked
that
up.
better than Hank.
Voy a atravesar sobre esos bastardos como caca pasando un pato, fíjate.
And I just
That
noticed
laugh.
Veronica does 6 ha's just like Hank.
Vengan conmigo. Where are you taking? Putting them on a bus.
It's a good thing Walt doesn't tell Skylar about this.
We are not getting a bunch of poor, innocent people in trouble.
Tell Gus,
Shit.
blame me, not them.
He does.
Although, can we even trust that Gus would go to the trouble to put them on a bus?
It was a
No, you probably just killed them.
The crew that hit our truck gave away.
That's
the
what I
cargo
thought he
to
was
a
gonna
couple
do.
local nobodies. It was all about sending a message.
Wait, was I
He written
burning
on the
instead of
bucket,
dodging?
ready to
Oh
talk.
my
Set up a
god.
meeting. I hear you can handle yourself.
Excuse me. Why me?
I like to think I see things in people.
Did you see it?
I like to think I see things in people.
I like to think I see film artifacts whenever they appear, but 2 people found one I missed in the last episode, so that was number 10 that we've discovered as a
This
team.
person is Gail in real life. Whoever's
That's what
making
you
these
think.
fucking
Did you
videos,
see what's in the driveway?
the man that
Yeah,
is
I
making
saw
these
it.
videos
So
is Gail in
that's
real
yours,
life.
huh?
Yeah, Dad got it for
There's
me.
a film
It seemed like the
artifact.
pool, they had a light shining on a box with water and pieces of mirror. And
It's
someone
not
was back there
interesting. It's
shaking
just
it.
not
It's really
interesting.
great to have you home, Mom.
He's about to change his mind about that.
I guess we should talk.
Oh, I think you said plenty the other day.
You are completely safe. Everything that I do, everything, I do it to protect this family.
So buying that car, that was protecting your family?
I'm his father, and I should be able to get what he wants.
It goes back tomorrow.
Skylar, it will crush him.
That line breaks my heart, and I know that Walt keeps being reckless and draws more attention to them, so her concern is valid, but again it feels like they could have tweaked their fake gambling winnings to cover the cost of the car.
What were you thinking, Walt?
I was thinking that I wanted to do something nice for my son. I just worry that he'll blame you for this.
For the 3rd episode in a row, they had
Stop.
to reshoot a scene months later.
Oh yeah.
He'll blame his bitch mother for taking away what his loving father has given him. Thanks for that. Thanks for that.
Why did they reshoot this? There was a focus issue when Skylar said this important line that ends the episode.
Someone has to protect this family from the man who protects this family.
This was the episode that got Anna her first Emmy nomination, although the wins
Yes.
wouldn't come until later. This is LP Master Dylan Ring Productions and Lost Script for 6-month members. Congratulations on earning
Slay.
your 6-month badge from YouTube.
Next.
I've been working magic here.
I am the guy.
I mean, what do we know about Gustavo Fring?
Each week we break down another Breaking Bad episode in order, and this week it's season
Gustavo
4, episode 7.
Fring.
Problem, dog.
I've got 30 details you might not know.
got
This
30
episode's teaser is
details.
just Jesse playing Rage, which was product placement just like the Dodge Challenger in this and the last episode. Rage was released 2 days after this episode aired, and id Software worked with the show to film this gameplay without any
Oh,
of the typical
Rage?
user interface overlays.
I need to play Rage.
This game has many Breaking Bad Easter eggs, and one of them appears in the show. Backwards
Really?
Gale graffiti. The game also has his address spray painted, and you can find Tuco's grill in the sheriff's office in Wellspring. Los
Oh.
Pollos Hermanos cups are also scattered throughout. And Matt
Cool.
Jones did 4 voices for the game.
Oh.
Yes, the light gun is for dramatic effect, but it's extra funny that it has recoil. Jesse starts to have visions of Gale. They brought David Costabile back for these 3 quick shots, so this is his last scene in Breaking Bad. After the title sequence, we're back to the other product placement.
How's Junior?
Exactly what I expected. Hasn't said a word to me since we told him it was going back. Spent the better part of an hour sweet-talking the manager down to a restocking fee. Make sure you talk to the general manager. His name is Glenn.
Glenn.
I don't know if that was an intentional reference to Glenn from The Walking Dead, but it is funny that he also drove a Challenger that ended up dismantled.
Bueno, Martin, muy bueno. Walt.
Slick. To get that shot, they dug a hole in the parking lot for the camera to fit in.
Oh, why do you sound muffled?
Dodge knew they were going
because
to
you're
do
trying to
this
get
and
rid of
had
the music.
no problem with it. Walt tries to do a Cousins impression, but the timing doesn't work out.
Bro, the audio is schmangled.
I need a cab. I'm at the Pavilion parking lot on University.
That's really where they're filming this, and it's very close to the studios.
How long do you think that would take? No, I'm sure he'll see me.
They rented 2 Challengers, one used by the stunt driver and one used by Brian, which was in front of a green screen. But for the one they blew up,
The fucking Mario Kart. Wait, I need to watch the Mario Kart.
they had to
Breaking
buy a
Bad.
brand.
Wait, I'm just gonna fucking play that right now because I just need to see that full edit of that. Look at my boy go. Oh, right, the go-kart. This is so good. Oh my god, this is so good. That's actually so fucking good. Someone made that 3 years ago.
New car from a
Hell
dealership,
yeah.
although they did strip it and sell the parts first. A lot of things were filmed out of order in this scene. This shot happened before this earlier overhead shot because these new tracks are already there. And to avoid high winds, the explosion had to be filmed before any donuts, so these later tracks were digitally added.
He was headed for destruction of property, but since it's your own property, I sweated him down to misdemeanor trash burning.
I don't need to hear the blow by
Trash
blow.
burning.
Just tell me it's done.
I caught this thing before it got into the system. That means your record stays clean, the wife never finds out. I've been working magic here. I can at least get an attaboy. What is it, Fring?
Saul has a mummified hand in his safe, and apparently it has a pinky ring. Nothing ever became of this detail.
You could help me find
Wait,
a third
what?
party. Third party. Someone who can ameliorate the situation.
Let's ditch the thesaurus, all right? You talking about a hitman?
Assuming that's still what they're called.
Wrong answer. That's what the kids call epic fail. These guys,
Epic
they know
fail.
Mike, and Mike knows them.
What are you telling me Mike knows everyone who does this?
What do you think
Yes.
gave me their names?
Better Call Saul showed us a different source of those names, although it's reasonable that Mike would be familiar with them.
Whatever Goomba we buy at some point is...
Another film artifact. That's number 15 because Mr. Sorrowbutt found 3 I missed in the last episode. If you keep discovering these, this counter might surpass the Walta counter.
I tried to solve this myself, but I can't get anywhere near him.
Another film artifact.
Yeah, I saw him. What happened exactly?
I was at a diner with Mike, and he just shows up.
Did he speak to you?
He said he sees things in people.
What things? What people?
Me.
What kind of game is he playing? Does he think you're that naive?
What kind of game are you playing, Walt? How about everyone just stop using Jesse? Looks like he was on
Yeah,
this
everyone
ladder
leave him
for a long
alone.
time.
Drop the sales pitch. I'll do it.
You'll do what?
I'll kill him. First chance I get.
Betsy actually swiped one of the Pina Colada air fresheners and used it in her trailer.
Colada more like stale bubblegum.
They built the car
Pina
wash set to
colada.
resemble the real location shown in the pilot, but they wisely did away with the glossy tile. Otherwise, we'd probably have tons of camera equipment reflections to discuss.
Oh, hey.
Hi, Walt. Good to see you.
You too.
I'm just gonna count this as one, but all throughout this scene we keep seeing for motion picture use only very clearly all over the place. And you can see that's not President Grant on the bills. We get a peek of a $100 bill, even though these are supposed to be bundles of 150s.
Jesus, how much is that?
$274,000, give or take.
You make $7,125,000 a year?
7.5 even. Before expenses.
I always thought he said after expenses, meaning Jesse was the $7.5 million expense that left him with $7.5. But based on everything he said here, he does have $375,000 of expenses in a year. What are these expenses?
This is too much. There is no car wash
Yes?
in the world that could do this kind of business.
Saul really should have prepared them for this. As
Why
it
is
would
it so
also apply
dark
to
in my
owning a
room
single
all of a
laser
sudden? What
tag
the
nail
hell?
salon location.
Is this all 50s?
Nope.
Who pays for a car wash with a 50?
I was under the impression that you had this under control. I bring in the money, you launder the money. This is what you wanted.
I never wanted any of this.
Outside of the camera's view, Walt works on a special side project.
You're telling me you made this in the lab?
Why not? Seemed appropriate. This is still the best way.
It's funny to hear him say this after...
This is a ridiculous idea. It's ridiculous.
Although his reaction was about killing Gus, not about the method.
You go after him with a gun, you'll never get out of it alive. Keep it with you. When you have the opportunity, be ready.
Vince named the cigarette brand Wilmington because his brother-in-law lives in Wilmington, North Carolina.
I guess this is good. I don't know. You think this is good?
Nah, this is good.
I want to. Oh,
Exercise. Jesus. Ain't we a pair?
V8, 470 horses.
Junior's describing the RT variant, which has dual exhaust and an RT badge on the front. But his car had neither of these. It's got a V6 engine.
Spur of the moment, your dad just up and buys you a brand new Challenger?
We were looking at used cars and I kind of...
You guilted him into it. Yeah, I know. I hear you. You pulled the old, poor widow me and my little troubles.
Agent Schrader, glad to see you here. Hey, you're looking very well.
Chalk it up to clean living and vitamin pills.
and the minerals, bro. Don't forget about the
Take a Diet Coke.
minerals.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
Diet Coke.
The focus on the cup is another Chekhov's gun of sorts. The veggie tray tells the observant people where they're going, even though they haven't revealed it yet.
The order of the day.
Oh, what the hell's that?
Eyes open, mouth shut.
While preparing for this episode, they
Fucking
discovered
what
that the
the
chicken coops
heck?
are being demolished. You can see in this shot that only 3 remain. In the closer shots, they were more strategic with their camera angles and only showed those 3 buildings.
You know how to make coffee? Got Tyrus down the tree.
Let me get the
There's that Walt has
coffee.
cancer sound in the background that they use from time to time.
Um.
So check around with safety. I can't quite make out the second poster about accidents, and the third one looks pretty morbid.
Just wish the red was more
I have an
red.
extra holster. You stick this in your pocket, keep it out of sight. What's the order of the day? Eyes open, mouth shut.
Jesse's wearing a Steve
Let's do
Aoki
a
shirt.
gradient.
He's a good friend, and after
Reverse
he invited
it.
the whole cast and crew to his show, Aaron asked if he could wear the shirt to thank him. The ricin would have worked if Jesse was a little faster.
You want to sweep?
How
the
is this
place
red?
till
This
you
is
bring
fucking
in your
pink.
guys?
I am the guy.
Let me see the
I was
orange.
thinking to myself how this is such a severance shot, and I wasn't going to mention it, but then Gus said this.
Una ruptura absoluta.
Así es que sí, o es que no.
Difícil modo de comenzar negociación.
Aquí no hay nada que negociar.
Bro, this shit's
You go
fucking
after him with a
lame.
gun, you'll never get out of it alive.
He said he sees something in me. Like what?
The rear view mirror is back now that they're actually driving.
If I had to put it in a word, loyalty. Only maybe you got it for the wrong guy.
Jesse? Hey. Long time no see. A lot
She's
of the
lame.
time, all that judging does is just to ensure that we're gonna repeat the cycle.
That's Ben from season 1.
Yes, Ben.
Is this gonna be on the murder?
And
Ben!
this guy's real nickname is Yak. That's his own jacket.
Jesse.
Hell yeah,
these
Yak.
days.
A couple weeks back,
I killed someone.
killed a dog. You hit it with your car?
That's a really dark thing for him to ask, considering what happened with his daughter.
No,
Yeah, you hit it with your car? What the
down.
fuck?
I was
Oh,
looking
like
on
your
the street
fucking
and
kid
the
that you
guy,
ran over? No.
He didn't know what
I
was
shot
happening.
him.
He didn't know why. He was just scared.
He was suffering. It was a kindness.
No, he wasn't sick. He was just like a problem dog.
No. Gail's not the problem. Gail!
What'd he do?
Why'd the Taylor Swift fucking
Someone-
reference?
No, this dog never bit anybody.
Well, what was the problem? Why'd you have to kill him?
Watch the crosstalk, please. How'd you feel about what you did?
Who cares how you feel? What kind
Oh.
of a person kills a dog for no reason?
Okay, it was a
Drop him off at
person
shelter,
actually.
just
I
sit there and
killed.
talk about killing a helpless, innocent animal.
Colleen, what the fuck?
Why not? Kicking the hell out of yourself doesn't give meaning to anything. So no matter what I do, hooray for me because I'm a great guy? I mean, you back your truck over your own kid and you accept? What a load of crap. Hey, Jesse. I know
Hey,
you're
yo,
in...
Jesse,
you
yo,
know why I'm here
whoa.
in the first place? Is to sell you meth. You're nothing to me but customers.
After Aaron's first run-through of this speech, the extras were so moved they applauded.
I made you my bitch. You okay with that? You accept? No. About time.
Jesse, bring a light over here, will you?
It's been a week. What's going on?
I haven't seen him.
Gomi's back after a 10-episode absence.
Gomi, where you been?
Show your barber a picture of a dog's ass and said, I'll take that.
Steven grew that on his own, causing them to add that line. After Hank got shot, the show dismantled the DEA set on the 9th floor of the Sims building and gave up the lease.
Alright, I
It was
think this
too
is
difficult
good.
to
Maybe I should make her
recreate
face a little bit
Murkoff's
brighter,
office, so they
though.
decided to create this conference room in a nearby building instead.
Your progress.
It's crazy how they just build
Chalk it up
sets.
to clean living and vitamin pills.
Steve said you might have something for us.
Yeah, maybe. You guys gonna have to tell me. What I think we got here is Heisenberg's former cook.
Hank's wearing a dead watch.
And maybe a line on Heisenberg himself.
I always love it when someone looks directly at the camera, and this glance from Gomi is extra funny. And hang on, did you see it?
No, I didn't see it.
Leave
Sorry.
it to Hank to describe simply Googling something as Google Foo. By the way, you can Google this part number, and the second result is a page for it.
Alright.
This unofficial
think this is
website was
good.
created by a fan who registered it with what looks like Tuco's domains. It turns out it's pronounced two cows, though.
That there is a high-volume air filtration system. 6 months
Two
ago,
cow.
one of these systems was shipped to a depot right here in ABQ. Who signed for it? Gail Bedecker. They have no record
Gail!
that they actually paid for this thing. Now, Madrigal is based in Hanover, Germany, but they're what they called highly diversified. Industrial equipment, global shipping, major construction, and Pollos Hermanos. Now I get this crazy idea. What's a vegan doing in a fried chicken joint? Maybe
Yeah,
it
what
means
if we wanted some fries?
this guy.
They
I
couldn't
don't
get the
fucking know.
actors together, so that's Photoshop.
You can't eat fries?
Also, if we back up to the first frame, you can see the check is made out to "Don't meth with us." That's a real foundation whose
dead.
slogan is "We are the future." And for those of you who thought the 5:05 p.m. on Mike's clock could have been referencing the Albuquerque area code, you may be right, because this check number is also 5:05.
I mean, what do we know about Gustavo Fring, huh? This whole friend of law enforcement thing? Could be a case of keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer.
Hank, no offense, but I think you're really reaching.
Couldn't agree more, guys.
Oh, yeah?
Except,
You always
can't
doubt
seem
my
to
boy
wrap
Hank,
my
and then you
mind
know
around
what?
this
He
one
was
little
right all
fact.
along,
One of
bro.
Gustavo Fring's fingerprints doing in Gail Bedecker's apartment.
Gomi's watch is also dead. If that Gomi
Why?
turn toward Murkert looked familiar, it's because he did that move 7 times during this scene. No, this is not going to be an ongoing counter. Aljon Beast and Hero are 6-month members. Congratulations for earning your 6-month badges from YouTube.
Next. What is this commercial? This man looks fucking orange. Oh, you missed it. When he was wearing the gold, he was wearing a gold jacket.
I'm sure if you keep thinking of finding
He looks
it, if your
super
mind will be
orange.
blown, do it.
Each week we break down another Breaking Bad episode, in order, and this week it's Season 4, Episode 8, Hermanos, the episode that earned Giancarlo his first Emmy nomination. You don't want to miss the outtake for this episode. I've got 21 details you might not know.
Are we done?
We start
Half
with
of
a
them are
repeat
film
of a scene
artifacts.
from last season's Episode 8. It is shortened, more zoomed in for some reason, and uses different takes.
I'm sure they'll be fine. I'm sure they'll be fine.
One of the suspected gunmen died at the scene. The second succumbed to his wounds earlier this evening at an area hospital.
This time, the story continues with Gus telling Hector about the fate of his nephews.
Marco shot in the face and died instantly. Leonel lingered for several hours. Juan Bolsa may have some insight. But yesterday, the federales raided his hacienda. And in the confusion, Juan was shot dead. At any rate, I thought you should hear from me.
They brought Hector back into the story now
Nice.
after a 13-episode absence, so having Gus visit him in the season finale wouldn't feel out of place.
This is what comes of blood for blood, Hector.
Walt gets another PET CT
Hector.
scan.
Walk into a doctor's office, suddenly, I mean, life as I know it will never...
Excuse me.
I'm waiting to hear a progress report, so call me.
This
Anyway,
fucking guy.
So for me, that's been the biggest wake-up call. To hell with your cancer. It's a death sentence. That's what they keep telling me. Guess what? Every life comes with a death sentence.
That's not a bad outlook.
One of these times, I'm gonna hear some bad news. But until then, who's in charge? Me.
It's weird that the camera is panning on its own, but let's say that a henchman is moving the camera from a different laptop. This is executive producer Mark Johnson's son, although his real name is Jack.
Pollos hermanos, or something delicious is always cooking. Yes, detective.
That was fucking scary. My shit just went down, bro.
Thanks for coming in.
My pleasure. How's Kathy?
Much better, thank you.
How was your meal? Agent Schrader and I got a chance to catch up at one of my restaurants a few days ago.
I eat there every day, but I wouldn't fit through the door.
Gus can't stop his neat freak tendencies.
Sir, your fingerprints were found at a crime scene.
Really? That's surprising.
A drug-related homicide.
All right.
Gail Bedeker's apartment.
What?
15 years ago, I established a chemistry scholarship at UNM.
That's a real vintage photo of the Albuquerque Motorcycle Police.
I named it after Maximino Arciniega.
And the show named this character after the actor for Crazy 8.
Gail was a recipient of this scholarship.
So after years of no contact, he shows up, remakes your acquaintance, and invites you to dinner?
Yeah, he wanted money. He spoke in terms of a vague investment opportunity. Personal shortcomings notwithstanding, he was a warm, gentle person, and I thought a lot of him.
Can you tell us where you were on the night of Wednesday the 23rd? Not an accusation, just a question.
No, I understand. Let's see. I was at a fundraiser.
Where's my other phone?
Anyone else?
Hank likes saving
Hold
his
on.
best stuff
I
for
think
last.
it's charging over here.
I
got one more thing.
Sorry, yeah, just, is Gustavo Fring your real name?
They filmed
Rip.
takes of Gus getting more flustered, but decided to not have him show any weaknesses.
Smart.
I know you're a Chilean national, but there are no records of you ever living there.
General Pinochet's government was notoriously unreliable at keeping records. I'm sure if you keep digging, you'll find me.
Aha! Winrar's comment inspired me to keep digging, and I found him right at the end. This, and what I'll show you at the end of this video, furthers my suspicion that there are hundreds of these.
Oh, no, please don't do that.
Gus is absolutely trying to emasculate Hank here. Maybe the bell is meant to make us think of Hector, but it is a different pitch.
So,
The heck?
are we buying?
The scholarship thing explains it. I believed him. I thought his story was credible.
I agree.
Hell is this
I think it's
edit?
a good story. Still, why are we hearing it now? This man's a big law enforcement booster. Sees that someone he just had dinner with, someone he thought a lot of, was murdered. He reads this and he doesn't make a phone call.
We can't predicate a criminal investigation on a person not making phone calls.
Very nice. What's the damage?
$1,200 a month.
Speaking of which, that's for the week. Plus, there's a little extra in there for any move-related incidentals.
How's he doing?
Jesse? He's good. He's busy.
How is it?
Very busy.
Space, lots of light.
And Brock?
If you really want to know how they're doing, why don't you go see for yourself?
I'll catch you later.
In a deleted scene, they show that Jesse's walking to Andrea's house.
Oh.
The scene ends there. There's
Oh,
the pink sweater Walt wore
interesting.
when the plane crashed.
I mean, how do you figure that is?
Walter Wanderley?
Again, there's a lot of for motion picture use only money that I'll just count as one.
Oh, damn,
This is
bitch.
a good development, because episode 11 wouldn't hit the same if it were called Closet.
I'm thinking about making the move up to management.
Where's the
Someone
money,
said
bro?
already, because Vince once said,
If she showed up dressed all in yellow one day, we'd have
we know
known.
things have gone south.
She had a
Oh, yeah,
stroke.
she is wearing yellow.
she has paired
The
yellow
hell?
with purple before, but I don't think that blazer is purple.
Hey, Walt.
No, it doesn't even look purple.
Gem
Looks
and
black.
mineral show that's opening at the fairgrounds. Wondering if you could maybe give me a lift.
Now Hank and Walt get some rare bro
I
time.
had a collection of my own back in high school. Have one
Oh, yeah?
piece of morganite that was very special.
Walt is so
Morganite.
excited about the mineral show.
Yeah, he's so happy. He's like,
Hank, how
yeah.
could you? But this is a
He
cool
called
way
it a
to
rock
that
show. He
Hank is
doesn't care.
absolutely done with that hobby.
Oh,
Here
no.
for the chicken. You ready for your mind to be blown? Gustavo Fring.
Yeah, the fun run guy. Yeah, that guy. Yeah,
What about him? Methamphetamine. I really believe that this guy is maybe one of the biggest movers in the Southwest.
Oh my god, Hank is too smart for his own good.
He didn't strike you as being the boss man type. There was a much bigger guy out there, right? Hank, that was...
No, Hank,
It made me keep at it.
Uh-huh.
So we bring him in.
You think that Gustavo Fring killed Gail Bedecker?
Probably not. I mean, these guys used to get, like a dunce to pull the trigger.
What did he say?
Walt, will you let me finish my story here?
Sorry, I'm just interested.
Something deep down says he's my guy.
Hank, why are you telling me this?
See that Volvo station wagon over there? I mean, the guy drives a 10-year-old Volvo. It's brilliant. What I need for you to do is stick this on it. $289.
This was all true.
The tracking key uses 2 AAA batteries
Oh.
and lasts up to 30
Oh, that's
days of
real?
driving. The tracking key
And
software
people could just
also
buy that?
provides printable daily reports.
Oh.
Tracking key is the device for you.
It's not
Great.
live view, so we got to come back later and take it off and stick it in the computer.
Isn't that illegal?
It's easy, okay?
It's
Here's what you
easy.
do. Stick this up in the wheel well.
Listen.
I don't feel good about this at all.
You don't need to
It's really
know.
important. I mean, Jesus, just
Fucking Michael's in the car right
there.
there.
That's what she said.
May I help you? I didn't do it. Do it. Do it. May I help you with your order?
Do it.
Just made sure it was secure. I swear to God, I thought I was driving the man to a gem and mineral show. Something would happen to Hank, then that would only draw their attention to you. I will make sure that he discovers nothing. So where do we stand?
Well, don't fucking worry about it.
Back there.
You would tell me if you lost it, right?
Oh, Jesus.
Asshole. Your timetable has advanced. You have got to make this meeting happen. Tonight, if possible.
Tonight.
Hank is relentless.
Watch Walt pretend to open the
That's your
curtains
fault.
Yeah, well, he's got nothing.
He doesn't actually open them because they're on a soundstage.
You've got to be figuring that we've talked. You need to tell Mike that you are worried. Request a sit down with Gus so you can discuss what you would say in case Hank brings you in for questioning.
He's just gonna tell me to shut my mouth if I get busted. He ain't gonna set up no meeting.
Well, then insist on it, damn it! He will meet with you if he thinks that you're a liability.
No, he will waste me if he thinks I'm a liability. He'll take a piss.
I got a phone call. Anything important?
Neither the DEA nor the APD considers you a person of interest.
Schrader's looking into you totally on his lonesome.
What about Chile?
If I can't find any trace of you before 89, I seriously doubt Schrader can.
Seems to me the bigger problem's the cartel. Dealing with both Schrader and the Mexicans at the same time?
It could be the perfect storm.
And that doesn't even
It
include
is.
Walt plotting to kill
It
him.
doesn't include Walt, and that's where they fucked up. They should have kept their eyes on Walt too. But they were too distracted
Hector
with
was watching a show from the
fucking Hank
70s
and
80s
the
called
cartel.
Big Joe Polka Show.
They thought they were
Is today the day? Yes, another film artifact.
The cartel has given me its ultimatum. DEA agent Schrader, he's a concern. He's looking into my past. Is today the day, Hector?
Do you think he means the day Hector will look at him, or the day Gus decides to kill him? The water just became more yellow as we're now firmly in the Mexico flashback. Or do the colors represent the origin of Gus's
You know you're in
revenge?
Mexico when everything is yellow, bro.
That's something he could squeeze for liquid to come out, but here the
Bro,
key
why
was
would you
digitally
piss in the
added.
pool, dude? You pool
At this
pisser.
point, Vince said that Gus and Max were probably lovers, but decided against the show confirming it.
Así que los pollos hermanos.
I think they were
And
definitely
now it's the
lovers.
reunion of two Scarface actors.
Gus always gave me gay vibes. He always did.
Gustavo es un hombre de negocio brillante.
He's too clean to be
Es el
straight.
businessman. ¿Qué tienen en el menú?
Too clean.
Preparamos platos de carnitas si es que encontramos carne fresca en el mercado.
This is when I learned that carnitas can be made with beef.
Nada más.
I really want some Mexican food. I got some white people Mexican food last weekend and it was not that great.
Y las muestras para que se las tiraran a usted, don Eladio.
Metanfetamina. Eso es la cocaína para los pobres.
Este producto es la droga del futuro. Triplicaría sus ganancias. Quizás hasta la cuatriplicaría.
Son buenos para hablar pendejadas.
No, continúe.
Le podemos mostrar cómo fabricarla aquí mismo en México.
Fantástico. Si tú eres el cocinero, ¿para qué lo necesito?
Even in Mexico, they have film artifacts.
¿Por qué tengo que hacer
Shut
negocio
up,
con un
bro.
hombre que me manipula para
para hacer esta reunión.
Some of the de-aging makeup is obvious, but what might not be obvious is they tried to make Don Eladio look 10 years younger. That way, when they show him in Salud 20 years later, they could try to make him look just 10 years older. Better Call Saul is a different story.
Yo conozco a Gustavo como si fuera un hermano. Él es mi compañero, sí. Yo lo necesito. Él es mi compañero. Por favor, se lo...
Yoinked.
This is why Gus is obsessed with having Hector look at him.
La única razón por la cual tú estás vivo y él no es porque yo sé quién eres tú. Pero entiéndeme bien, ya no estás en Chile.
They made Max's pupils larger digitally because they were extra small from the bright sun.
Look at me.
Look
at me.
Maybe next time.
Did you notice the film artifact counter jumped a lot from the last video? More have been discovered by you detectives out there. Mr. Snortobutt found 5 more in Problem Dog, and in the process of verifying them, I found a 6th.
Wait, did I ever put the filter on this picture?
User pointed out a new one in the ICU episode.
I don't remember if I
this whole
did.
Thing, which led me to finding 4 more, plus this great one from Panauthentic that I forgot to count.
I still think it's pretty good without it.
Is a 6-month member. Congratulations on earning your 6-month badge
That's very
from
tiny.
YouTube. You were the first cat to join and first appeared on Tweaky Dude's shirt and
Guy, this clean's gotta be dirty.
When I input everything into the Quicken, nothing flashed red, so that's gotta mean it's okay, right?
You killed me, is what you've done!
Each week, we break down another Breaking Bad episode in order. This week is Season 4, Episode 9, Bug, with 34
I don't know about
details
this
you might not
picture.
know.
I
With
mean, you
this
could tell it's
title
a
and
face,
similar
but it's like
teaser, the creators are
very
fooling us
strange.
into thinking this could be a Fly sequel. For better or worse, it is not. We start with a short teaser that implies Walt is bleeding with broken glasses. At 39 seconds, only the Fly teaser is shorter. We now see Walt's pristine shoe, confirming that we just witnessed a flash
Bro got the
forward.
moccasins
However, in
on.
these aerial shots, Walt is wearing the wrong pair of shoes.
Ready to get your rocks on?
Hank is really sabotaging Team Mineral.
Mineral Show is just some sort of guy code for strip club.
And now Marie switched teams, probably because Hank's actually being nice to her.
Relax, buddy.
Mm.
This ain't no spy movie. It's more like Rocky. Bum, 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 bum.
They did ask Dean to sing this, but doing so cost about $15,000 for the rights.
Wait, you need the rights just to sing it like
This
that?
next shot is funny because he's clearly not singing right now.
That's crazy. Just to go to bah, bah,
Unlike
bah.
many past shots of computers, this is real. So real that it's copyright 2011 and 2010, despite this taking place in 2009. They bought the tracker and drove these routes. What the hell? Although they modified some things, so it's time to overanalyze this data. This first trip should be from work to home, and it does show arrival at Jefferson Boulevard, a tweaked address for Gus's house. But that's up here where the pin says start. And down here is a Twister's restaurant, but a different location than the one filmed in Breaking Bad. On other days, the mileage seems way too high, even for 2 round trips. Does anyone have experience with these trackers?
Guy, this clean's gotta be dirty.
This was filmed in the winter, and they had to clear out some snow
Yeah, exactly.
for
He's
this
too
shot.
clean.
Vince likes to think of the show as not existing in any particular season, but based on the hints we see, this is supposed to be July.
I live on the 4900 block of Doswell Place, and I want to report a very suspicious man who's lurking in my neighborhood.
They are on a 4900 block, but Doswell Place doesn't exist in New Mexico, although they did put up a fake sign. It's named after a friend of Vince's wife, along with the character
Stephanie Doswell.
Got one of those for me.
One of those what?
Cigarette. So what have you been up to?
What?
A day in the life. What do you do after work?
Have you already forgotten about the go-karting invitation, you heartless bastard?
Go-karts, go home, watch TV.
What do you watch?
Ice
video
road
games?
truckers.
What happens on that one?
Guys drive on ice.
Hey, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
I am gonna do it.
Walt is looking for signs that Jesse is telling the truth. This scene was going to face the other direction so you could see into the laundry, but the big garage door was stuck closed that day. You can see that later
Stuck
in the
closed.
episode.
Oh my god, it was stuck.
I said I'd do it. I'll do it.
What does it matter? We're both dead men anyway.
Here's the debut of Skylar's office, which is definitely an improvement from the way Bogdan had it. Although I find it funny that she bought a new desk, rug, computer, phone. That's a breast pump, so that's fine. And even lamps. Skylar, you're
Not
not
the titty
supposed to have
pump.
money for things like that.
Am I
Yeah,
catching you?
Skylar, what the hell?
A few minutes.
It's
Maybe it's
subtle,
all
but there's
thrifted,
an
I don't
early
know.
clue that Walt bought his own GPS tracker.
So I figured we bite the bullet and buy him a car. Do you have any thoughts on what kind?
You just go ahead.
Walt, you have no idea what you just did. If you want to protect your family, how about protecting your son from a PT Cruiser?
Business is good. So good that I'm thinking maybe you don't need to even work your second job? Maybe you could start thinking about an exit strategy.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, he's working on it, alright.
Think about this Gus Fring, right? About how he never goes anywhere. Which now I'm even more convinced is bullshit, because the man owns 13 other restaurants. Pollos Hermanos has a main distribution center that's not far from town.
It's funny that he zooms in on the 3 coops that were still standing in episode 5, because the ongoing real-life demolition was recent enough that Google Earth still shows the other buildings.
Another field trip in you?
You caught me somewhat
Indisposed. What do you mean, like taking a dump indisposed?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's embarrassingly, that's it. It's out of control. It's really explosive.
Bro is shitting his pants at amazing fucking levels right now.
I would just really love to be the one to be able to take you there.
Yeah, okay, sure.
They did a really good job with Walt's clock in this scene. It goes from 8:17 to 8:20 to 8:21, practically matching the elapsed airtime, which is hard to do.
Don't be angry.
What is it, Walter?
My brother.
Walter.
Soon he will probably, in the near future.
Mike and Gus should really be grateful for Walt being a mole here, and Walt
Yeah.
should realize this. I'm surprised he's so timid on this phone call. They just added the bathroom to this set for this episode.
Where's this all going?
Elsewhere.
This guy. Oh my God. Ted.
I really need to talk to you.
An audit?
That's
Fucking
not the
Ted.
outdoors behind Skylar. If you look carefully, you see they used a huge tent to block the studio interior.
My God, you're facing a felony charge here.
Maybe there's some way you could undo what's in there.
It doesn't work like that. The damage is already... My signatures are all over those books. Once the CID sees this as willful tax fraud, they are going to monitor your mail and tap your phones, and not just you, Ted. Everyone involved in those books.
You're gonna be fine, okay? They're after me. It's the captain they want, not some
Fucking dumbass Ted,
Does he
bro.
not
He's a
realize
real
that
villain
she's
of the
owner
story, is
slash
Ted.
Manager? She has her own office, and the door probably still says manager on it, unless she repainted that too.
Here.
So is he gonna kill him?
Is who gonna kill who?
It really bothered Jonathan to say it this way rather than the correct whom.
The writer of the episode wouldn't change it?
Wouldn't change it. I said, don't dumb Mike down. Just correct it.
Yeah.
He wouldn't do it.
Whom didn't?
Gus, is he gonna kill Mr. White's brother-in-law?
Would you have a problem with that?
Who really cares what I think?
R.I.P. Nick, who in real life was a
Nick!
Marine sniper with 3 Purple Hearts, then was a dolly grip for the show before becoming an actor. They did real splatter, but didn't like the way it looked, so they digitally removed it and then added CGI
Wait, I
splatter.
fucking burned
There
when
you
I was
can
supposed
see
to-
more signs
Ugh.
of the demolition of the chicken
I
coops.
hate
They're down to just one.
this.
Well,
Wasn't I
that's not
supposed to-
Aaron,
what did
so
I
that's
just do?
Probably not Jonathan either. Why does Mike
You know what?
say
I'm
that
good.
so
I'm good. I'm
weirdly?
good. So yeah, he did say it weird. Son of a bitch. Yeah, what the hell? How come they didn't shoot Gus in that moment?
There's a DEA Fun Run poster. Writer Thomas Schnauz said they kind of wanted to have a Fun Run episode at some point, but never found a way to work it in.
Así es que sí o es que no.
Que la respuesta es sí.
Here's the debut of the Superlab's freight elevator. Many people have wondered why Gus bothered with the fancy hydraulic washing machine entrance if this elevator was here all along. I assume the elevator is also very
it's
hidden
more
and
dramatic.
probably slower and more cumbersome to use regularly.
I even ask?
I wouldn't.
Is this going to be a regular thing now? Meth cooking and corpse disposal? Jesus.
Pollos Hermanos from meth cooking and corpse disposal. Please dial 8.
Just grab us a spare barrel, Walter.
What did this poor
Well,
bastard do to piss
I was
off
like,
Gus?
you gotta-
Or did Gus just need to send another message?
Shut your mouth. And if you ever
I would have been like, bro, you're gonna have to charge your extra for dissolving bodies, bro. I'm gonna need at least
They still have
100,000
the
per
wrong number
body,
on the
bro.
corrosive liquids label, but at least it's harder to see than in box cutter.
I guess I never thanked you for what you did.
Next time, don't stand there like an idiot. Move your feet, running, and so forth.
What was the deal with Gus? The Terminator shit?
Cartel needs Gus.
The rest of us are like open season? Is he doing anything about that?
You got questions? Ask him yourself.
Walt was right about that.
And here again, unreported income.
It really is shocking that Ted wouldn't bring a lawyer
Unreported
to this,
income.
but he's not the
You
brightest
fucking
character
idiot.
in this show.
Oh, I am so
Here we go,
sorry.
Slay. Skylar, Slayler.
Everywhere.
That's Slayler. That's not Skylar.
Accountant of record for many of these reports. You've read sections
I love
51
Slayler.
and
Slayler's great.
Did not follow what you just said.
Income is income. You're not allowed to not declare it.
When I input everything into the Quicken, nothing flashed red, so that's gotta mean it's okay, right?
Quicken. You used Quicken.
Do you guys use that here? Because it is the best. It's like having a calculator on your computer.
Where did you get your training?
Oh, well, I haven't had any training per se. I've always been naturally good with numbers. I've got a good instinct for them. Right, Teddy?
Right. This is all falling into
Teddy.
place now. You're not managing accounts anywhere else, are you?
Nope. I'm a cashier at a car wash.
Zing, she's owning Ted's earlier diss.
I'm not really clear about what happened in there.
Pay your back taxes, pay the penalties, and move on from this.
I owe them $617,000. What am I...
Look, just figure it out.
Now that it's done, Skylar has already pulled up her dress to hide the pink bra from Ted.
You have to settle.
Wish I could.
Come in. Mike mentioned you have some questions. We'll eat first, and then we'll talk.
I was going to say all the kids' toys and drawings are now gone, although this looks like a child's drawing. Maybe it's art? In addition to the symbolic line dividing them, this is a callback to a shot when Walt was having dinner with Gus.
What happened yesterday? It was a terrible thing.
Oh, the dude getting his head blown off? Yeah.
I have invited you into my home.
Yeah.
So we could sit and talk like men. But first, can you cook Walter's formula?
What?
Can you produce his product without any help?
No. This is your plan. Invite me in your house. Make whatever this is.
Baila, Maria.
You want to talk like men? You kill Mr. White, you're gonna have to kill me too.
That is not what I asked you. I need you to help prevent an all-out war. Now, answer the question.
I know they needed the light, but I find it weird that the skylights are lit so brightly.
I kind of like it better like that.
Get it out?
Okay, let's look at this again. They fixed
I don't
up
know if I
Jess's
like this
address
picture
to
that
show the
much,
fictional one.
but-
It's a nice touch that they have 1315 for Gus's house because Jesse parked across the street, and here I learned the fictional address of the Super Lab. It's also probably a mistake that they show the Windows logo here because normally they change it.
Yo, Mr. White, hey, I really gotta talk to you.
That's a juicy one.
Word has come down that they want me to go to Mexico.
Shout out to Aaron Paul, who delivered these lines over a continuous shot lasting 2.5 minutes.
So the cartel wants half of Gus's entire operation, and they want your formula. I mean, I'm supposed to go to Mexico and teach a bunch of cartel chemists how to cook a batch of blue. And what if like all the equipment is in Mexican instead of English?
It's in Mexican.
Like, coach me.
So you saw Gus?
What? No.
Then
Oh,
who
well,
told you?
no.
It was passed down, like I said.
You look me in the eye and you tell me that you weren't at his house last night.
I knew you would freak out and wouldn't believe me.
He just made this one big pot, and we both ate from it. What was I supposed to do? Poison myself?
Gus will show you how it's done in the next episode.
2 hours and 18 minutes, and you couldn't figure out a way to give it to him.
He never left the room.
Are you lying, little shit?
2 hours and 18
The
minutes.
crush out.
Are you following me?
This.
You borrowed
Oh.
my car?
7:10 to 9:28 p.m.
Everything that I have done for you.
Oh,
You put a bug on my car?
I'm sorry. After everything you've done for me, you killed me, is what you've done. And now you want advice? All right, I'll give you advice. Go to Mexico and screw up like I know you will, and wind up in a barrel somewhere.
That's a foam replica of the tracker, and they loosened his glasses so they'd fly off his head. It appears to bonk him on the top of his head.
Yeah,
Maybe
bonked him
this
on the
comes
top of the
from his
head.
Glasses? In this frame, you can tell it's Aaron's
They
stuntman.
always fight
Brian's
like
stuntman
this.
is indistinguishable. That's a good reminder of the teaser. Now we see what happened. Sorry, Walt, but your kick missed. Those two shelves broke in the same unrealistic way, and there's rage.
There's
This fight,
rage.
the longest of several between these two, was inspired by Tony and Ralph's fight in The Sopranos.
Oh,
Sloppy and
nice.
awkward, but vicious.
Yeah.
Walt's mistake was thinking the fight's over.
Oh.
Can you walk? Get the fuck out of here and never come back.
The show was allowed to have one F-word per season in the broadcast version, and this was the one for season 4. The DVD, Netflix, and the clips you see here have more. And now for more film artifacts I missed in previous videos. Burbs and Shelley are 1 year.
Bro, nobody cares. But the film artifacts.
Either we're all going home and none of us are.
No, imposible.
Each
This
week
is a
we
good
break down
episode.
another Breaking Bad episode in order. This week it's season 4, episode 10.
Actually, no, the next one
with
is.
30 details you
Right?
might not
The next
know,
one is
and
the
some
one
new
we found in
thoughts
the
about
pool.
whether Don Eladio was genuinely excited by Gus's gift. In this episode, 8 plays a prominent role, with it appearing on the plane, in the sky, in this shot, and even on Jesse's face. There's a theory that this is because the theme of this episode is Gus's revenge for what happened to Max in episode 8. Hang on, did Gus dress Jesse like Max to help sell the illusion of him as a great cook? They planned to film this in the air, but the wind picked up, so all the plane interior shots were on the ground.
You can do this.
And it looks like we can see some of the green screen reflected in Gus's glasses.
Okay, well, I really wanted to do this
That's
together,
crazy.
but I can hear him getting up, and it's not like I can keep him from seeing the thing.
Oof, she's so excited.
Surprise! Pretty slick, huh?
In what
Ooh,
world would
the
this be
ugliest car
slick?
ever.
Thanks, Mom. It's great.
I get that he should be happy he gets his own car, but surely there was a better choice for the
Yeah,
same
surely you
car.
could have got
The
a better
PT
car,
Cruiser is
bro.
one thing, but that color? It
Oh,
looks like
God.
lilac, but that
Ooh.
wasn't an available color. I
No.
think it's marine blue pearl.
Breakfast
Yeah.
can wait.
Breakfast can never wait.
You wanna take it for a spin?
Yeah, what the
Maybe
hell?
Later. I'm kind of starving.
Why would she
Albuquerque's
pick the
home of
lamest
International Balloon
fucking
Fiesta, and
car?
it looks like Saul is attended.
Your great aunt Birgit passed away.
I'm sorry, who?
Birgit left behind a sizable estate of which you, Mr. Beneke, are the primary beneficiary.
Oh, I don't know of any relatives in Luxembourg.
Huh. You are the next in line to the tune of $621,552.33.
The idea
Hell
behind
yeah.
this amount is that it would be too suspicious to be the exact amount he owed. But if it
Yeah.
was too much more, then Skylar would just be throwing money away. A
True.
deleted scene I'll show later actually explains the 33 cents. This footage is obviously sped up. Gus is familiar with this approach to getting to a Superlab site. I feel like the ZFI is referencing Zafiro, but I've got nothing for 9B36. The yellow X disappeared, and they're not doing much of the yellow tint that they normally do for Mexico. I think that's because
How are we
so
supposed
much
to
of the
know?
episode takes place here. This is
How are we supposed to
especially
know we're in
apparent the
Mexico if
later
it's not
pool
yellow,
scene versus
dude?
episode
Oh,
8.
fuck, I gotta charge my shit. Bro, how are we supposed to know that we're in Mexico?
If
If the sky is not fucking yellow and everything is yellow.
They synthesize the room.
What? I get my phenolcetic acid from the barrel with the bee on it.
¿Qué clase de aficionado?
The barrel with the bee on it, dude.
Asshole, if he wants to learn how to make my product, he's got to do it my way.
I speak English.
So you understand
Okay,
what
good.
acid means. Now go get me my phenolcetic acid, asshole.
How long is it gonna take you to get him what he needs?
Several hours at least.
I can wait. Gives us time to talk about the state of this lab. We're gonna scour every vat, every tank, every cooked surface. Then we're gonna clean up every possible source of contamination.
People have pointed to this being a reference to the events of Fly, but I'm still not convinced because Walt and Jesse spend a lot of time cleaning equipment in many episodes.
Who do you think you are?
I'm the guy your boss brought here to show you how it's done. I suggest you stop whining like a little bitch and do what I say.
I get
He's
a
an
kick out of
asshole,
how
he's a
long they
bitch.
show Mike and Gus's proud reactions.
He's like, hell
You will
yeah,
once again
dude.
very clearly see where they removed the address number.
I know you're home. Your car is here. You missed my
Oh.
party, which feels like something gotta be really wrong.
They did film the birthday party, but needed to cut it for time.
No.
It's cool.
His folks own a car wash, for Christ's sake.
Vacuuming is not their strong suit. I've actually been meaning to tell you.
Everyone else was skeptical, but Brian insisted he should come out in his underwear.
He always wants to come out his. Why does he always want to be in his underwear,
Do
dude?
not call your mother.
Why not?
I was gambling. Just keep it to yourself.
I don't understand.
I made a mistake. It's my own fault. I deserve this. I had it coming. I have it coming. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Bro's crying.
How was your birthday?
Right after he asked that, 16 minutes and 16 seconds have elapsed in the episode.
Good. Get some rest.
A new car. You like it?
Sure. I do.
That's good, Jesse.
So Walt regrets how things went down with Jesse. This is
That's
kind
good,
of like
Jesse.
his drug-induced apology.
That's
in
good,
Fly.
Jesse.
Sorry about Jane.
They focus on these for a reason that comes later. I don't think this HDV camcorder could record anywhere close to 6 hours of footage. As far as I can tell, mini DV cassettes couldn't do more than 80 minutes. They wanted to have more footage of this book, but ran out of time at this location. I read the manual of this specific gas chromatograph, and this display is simply showing us the temperature of the column oven. That's a pretty good trick.
Yes.
That's better than Gale did under better conditions, although without
Damn.
Walt's recipe.
First Amendment.
What's that mean?
You're staying. You belong to the cartel now.
I'm
Hell
surprised
yeah,
Jesse didn't
dude.
freak out on Gus right there.
I went ahead and met with your Mr. Beneke. I kept an eye on his bank accounts and I pulled his credit report.
He bought
We're
a
always
Mercedes
a Mexican
SL
now.
550.
He's actually leasing it, but he put $4,500 down. He's going to pay $1,830 a month. Even got the heated steering wheel.
$1,830 a month.
That won't
Heated
be
steering
going to
wheel.
The IRS.
In the next episode, Ted implies he
We
only had to
fucking
pay the
everyone
down
hates
payment,
Ted,
which
bro.
basically
Ted is
covered by
probably
the extra
one of the
money
worst
not needed
characters
for
in
the
the show.
IRS.
Where is he now?
Here's the payoff. Junior fixed his glasses.
I took these painkillers that I had left over from my surgery, and I made the brilliant decision to wash them down with a couple of beers I wish I could take back last night. It's okay. No, it's not okay. My father died when I was 6. He had Huntington's disease. They ran tests on me when I was a kid, but I came up clean.
They didn't have conclusive tests for this until the 90s.
I only have one real memory of my father. Him breathing, this rattling, like if you were shaking an empty spray paint can. The way I was last night. I don't want that to be the memory you have of me when I'm gone.
That's gonna be a worse memory.
Wouldn't be so bad. The bad way.
Yeah,
to
that
remember
wouldn't
you
be
would
so bad.
Where you been this whole last year?
Ouch. Junior already dented his car on the first trip? I don't know, it was a used car, so it was probably already there along with
Oh,
this.
it would have been hilarious
you
if
can
he
see that
did.
Skylar
If
has
he did
arrived.
fuck up the
This
car.
conference room at the studios has been used for many different things, such
Be
as here
blown
in the
out.
Better Call Saul episode.
It's not
Just
that
trying to
bad,
tell
I
me something.
guess.
I got a very unexpected cash infusion.
Huh. Is that yours?
You know,
Huh.
can't be driving a piece of crap to customer meetings. You got to present that successful image.
Yeah.
Right,
So the IRS stuff, that's resolved?
Okay, what's
Well,
going
not yet, but
on?
I will.
Shit is fucking
I
lagging.
never had proper legal counsel, so I was thinking I should hire someone good.
Salt.
who can maybe hammer out a better deal.
There will
Salmon.
never be a better deal, Ted. The deal is you pay your back taxes, you pay your penalty, and you don't go to prison. Let's keep our priorities straight here, right?
Well, my priority is getting my business back, putting my employees back on the payroll so they can pay their mortgages.
Ted is always so concerned about other people's mortgages.
Right, you're so concerned about the
jobs,
fucking
Maybe the
mortgages.
universe is telling you that you need to pay what you owe.
You can see where Ted's coming from, including being annoyed at Skylar for butting into what seems like none of her business.
This is my money, so I don't understand why you're hectoring me about this.
Ted, this affects both of us.
No, it doesn't. I'm telling you, you need to drop
You
this.
need to use that money to pay your bill.
Duly noted.
Duly noted.
I really need a yes.
There's the door.
From whom exactly do you think you got that $600,000, Ted?
They let Skylar say whom, unlike Mike.
Great Aunt Birgit.
That was you?
Oh boy, this is one of
That
those
was
times
you?
I get goosebumps when rewatching. 20 years have passed since we last saw this place, and Don Eladio has switched up his pillows. On the first watch, it's easy to view this as Gus taking something for his nerves, but these are meant to be activated charcoal pills, which reduce the absorption of chemicals in your stomach and intestines.
What is this shit?
He's taking it now?
Stay down here forever.
I promise you this. Either we're all going home and none of us are.
In addition to being
Oh,
a toast
fuck.
like Cheers, Salud means health,
this
wealth,
moment
and
was actually
security, all of
pretty
which are on
crazy.
display here.
Cuánto me alegra que finalmente llegaste a la razón.
Le presento al cocinero. This is your new employer. You address him as Don Eladio.
That windmill's just like
Don
the one in Shotgun. It is a
Eladio.
different one, though. These spots are supposedly 44 miles apart in real life, and you can barely make out the branding of the American-made windmill.
Este no habla ni una palabra de español. ¿O sí?
Y no es ningún químico.
A mí no me importa si es criador de cerdos. Es cocina la metanfetamina mejor que tú. ¿Y qué hay allá?
Zafiro Añejo?
Zafiro Añejo?
Zafiro Añejo.
I did a whole video about Zafiro Añejo due to its increased importance in Better Call Saul. If you've already seen Better Call Saul, check it out.
No,
I didn't.
imposible. Zafiro Añejo.
It's time to ask more of our browser. Hey Copilot, adjust all these recipes for 7 guests and combine them into one.
Shut
It's a
up.
fictional tequila.
Oh, it's not even real. They should make it real.
They
People
used a
would definitely
vintage
buy
Jenny
that
Lind
shit.
flask. Yes, this Jenny Lind. And Vince designed the topper, which was so sharp that Steven cut himself.
Damn.
They wanted to do product placement with a real tequila, but no brand wanted their alcohol to be associated with what happens next. Big mistake, I think. There's still time.
Oh
for someone
yeah,
to
big
license the name,
mistake.
like what happened
I
with
would have. Ooh, if I.
Homebrewed, silky perfection.
Oh
which is
yeah, the
briefly a
Schrader.
real product.
The Schrader brew bear. If I owned a tequila brand, I'd be like, yeah, put my shit in this show, 100%. Put it in, put it in, put it in. Ooh. A lot of people, you know how many people would go out and buy that shit just because it was in this?
That's ironic because he just
Come
spilled
on,
a drop
bro.
when he opened the bottle. Spillage. But is this really such an amazing gift, or is he
That's
just being
spillage, bro.
polite? Without giving spoilers, we learned two things in Better Call Saul. A bottle of this costs about $500. Don
Okay.
Eladio is accustomed to getting way more extravagant gifts. This led me to believe that he was just being polite. Some of you did point
What
out
if
that
it's his
despite
favorite?
the modest price, this tequila could be hard to get, so his excitement could be genuine. True. At the same time,
What if it's
I
like
feel that
banned in
Gus would wanna
Mexico?
make sure that the tequila
You can't
isn't
get it
so
that
coveted
easily.
that Eladio wouldn't share it with his entire crew. But perhaps that isn't a factor for someone like him.
Welcome to Mexico. Now, you say, muchas gracias a usted.
Ese es un adicto. Para trabajar tiene que estar sobrio.
Entonces nada para ti. Oh,
salud.
A film artifact right on his
Salud.
nose as he delivers the title drop? How disrespectful.
salud.
Did they like digitally go through and take out the film artifacts? Because I don't know if I fucking.
But he's got a lot on his mind anyway.
If I even noticed them.
Supposedly a better translation is I had to give you a beating, but maybe someone with
Damn.
more knowledge can weigh in.
Si me lo permite.
He's suspicious. It's funny that he checked with Gaff that it was safe to open the box and had Gus take the first shot and sends his bodyguard with him. He was right to be paranoid, but he wasn't paranoid enough. Even though he really needs to get that poison out of his stomach, Gus still removes his jacket and carefully folds it. The
Yeah,
whole
he
idea
takes
for
his
this
damn
storyline
time.
Came from Vince's vision of Gus putting a towel down like this to vomit in a toilet.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, Lord. You think a big dude like that would get knocked out as fast as the other skinny guys? Like, that's a big dude.
This mirrors Don Eladio's entrance when we first met him. He is the Don now. Something happened with the cameraman and the scuba gear for this shot, so the key grip held this camera and his breath underwater while Steven fell on top of him. I want to take a moment to appreciate the way he must have jumped to fall like this. But also,
Yeah.
who is the guy in white standing there?
Oh.
At this point, there was nobody there.
Is that not Gus? It's Gus.
Don Eladio está muerto. Llenen sus bolsillos o váyanse en paz. O vengan a pelear conmigo y mueran.
I hope the hell that works. Take it.
What you sounds of when Max was killed here.
Damn.
Thanks, Tom. There's a clear enough shot.
I
to
love
see
that
for
shot of
motion
him falling
picture
into the
use
pool.
only, and
I think
mysterious
it's
face who's not
fucking
President
amazing.
Grant.
You still with us?
Oh, damn. Oh, oh,
It
oh.
wasn't planned, but with the way the editor stitched these shots together, she realized it made a good callback to Jesse playing Rage. Joaquin should have played some Rage.
Yeah, you should have played some Rage, bro.
You know what time it is. I'm trying not to spend too much time on film artifacts because some people
Yeah.
hate that. But
I hate
realized
it.
I do owe people a clear explanation
Oh,
of what
thank
they
God I'm not the only one who hates the film artifacts. Like,
even are.
okay.
Breaking Bad is almost entirely shot on 35mm
Yes.
film, which
Yes,
was rare
it's
even
felt-
then. It was AMC, aka American Movie Classics, who originally insisted on it. Sometimes when film passes through what's called the gate, dust
Right.
or other debris can enter
Yeah,
and
the
get
dust.
burned onto a frame.
Burned
These are
on,
what I
yep.
call film artifacts. I first noticed them due to two bad ones in ICU, and was
That's a
surprised
pretty
that I
bad
couldn't
one.
find any reference to these anywhere on the internet. You eagle-eyed viewers found more and suggested I count them. And
No.
that's how we got to where we are today with over 40
You don't have to
found
count
and
them.
more every week. It's
Please
the job
stop
of the
counting
focus
them.
puller to check the gate after every shot and keep it clean to prevent these artifacts. Although the tiny ones are probably impossible to prevent and just part of the charm of shooting on film.
Yeah, okay. That's fine.
This is a 6-month.
This is it. The crawl
I'm done explaining
space.
myself.
This is about you and me doing our best.
I
to
died
keep
when
you
this
happy.
happened.
You are
It was
done.
so funny.
Each week we break down another Breaking Bad episode
It
in
was
order.
actually
This week it's season
fucking
4,
amazing.
episode 11, Crawl Space. I've got 35 details you might not know and 5 bits of foreshadowing. 2 are very easy to miss. We begin by meeting Dr. Goodman, no relation. Aaron was really driving here. They're lucky Mike was able to tell him where this place is. The music here is a continuation of the song that ended the previous episode. They filmed a bit of a magic trick here. He swapped this real syringe with a fake one as he turned away from us so they could have one continuous shot. I guess he's not a good enough magician because they ended up cutting from one shot to the other. For a moment you can see that the needle is flexible like rubber.
Hey! What about him? Por favor! This man needs help!
This man pays my salary. Are they back yet? Have you heard from anyone? If Pinkman is gone, I'm done. Do you understand? My brother-in-law, he keeps talking about driving out to the factory farm. I should be the one to take him out there, right?
Tyrus, he's trying to be helpful here.
Tyrus, please.
This was footage they recorded back in episode 7
Tyrus.
when they discovered the chicken coops were being demolished and these 3 were the last ones standing. When filming this episode, they were all gone. And this is even older footage, maybe even a photo that they put in with a green screen.
Should we go? Here's the job, buddy.
That's 90% of the job.
You know, supermodels and speedboats, you know?
I don't think Walt believed your job was all supermodels and speedboats, Hank. Although this sounds a lot like Baywatch, in which Brian was a boat-driving villain.
My customers call the shots, pal.
Any cartel news these days? Hearing rumblings about some big play down south. Lots of bodies, apparently. So when are we gonna talk about your face?
I don't want to talk about it to you or to anyone else. I'm done explaining myself.
The blood came from Albuquerque. Dr. Goodman is based in Mexico, and I don't think Gus would have brought the blood with him, so this feels like a mistake.
You think he needs more blood?
Maybe he did bring his own blood.
This is the first time we learn Mike's last name. He was named after Vince's wife's friend, Anita Ermintrout.
Your blood type? A negative, yes?
According to the label, he has AB negative blood, but I think A negative transfusions are acceptable.
I don't know, maybe. O negative. That's what he needs.
The label says he's B positive, but O negative is universal and the most common blood type for transfusions when the blood type's unknown. And it is what they were already giving him. I guess they didn't have B positive available?
It's time to go.
What about Mike?
I'll send for him.
What happened to the plane?
There are many good ways south. Unfortunately, only one way north. 6 miles to Texas.
6 miles? At this rate, they're going to be walking for at least 3 hours nonstop.
You did well down here. You also proved the point. I think you can run the lab by yourself now.
Let Mr. White go. Pay him off or fire him. Don't kill him.
You know that won't work.
Then you got a problem.
That thing we discussed, I decided I can't do it. If you wanted to talk some more about it, that's fine.
You can see solid ceiling where their skylight should be. Someone should do something about that rug.
Come on in. This situation with Walt's gambling sounds intense.
Help me out here.
Here's what I want to do.
$617,000 written out to me.
I can't take your money.
And why is that?
Paying my debt with illicit gambling winnings feels wrong.
It feels wrong.
Wow. I could see where Ted was coming from last episode when he thought the money was an inheritance, but this is pretty bad.
The whole reason we're in this mess is because you had me cooking your books. When did wrong suddenly become a problem for you?
Now hold on, that was a one-time measure.
No more one-time measures, Theodore.
If they audit my business,
Theodore.
you will go to prison.
Oh, that's
where
Ted's
you
real
will
name,
already be.
Theodore.
You know what's going to prison?
Oh my God, how are you not following me here?
Say, I take your advice. I pay the IRS. I'm still going to go bankrupt.
You're saying you can't take the money I gave you, but you can take a larger amount.
Don't twist my words. This isn't about amounts. This is about me doing the right thing.
Ted, are you blackmailing me?
What? No, blackmailing.
He knows that Walt doesn't know about the money, and he knows they bought the car wash with illegal earnings.
I'm not explaining things right.
Vince and Sam, one of the writers, think he is blackmailing her, although they also believe he still sees himself as a good guy and justified.
I noticed that this is for less than what I gave you.
It is crazy he didn't bring this up himself.
Mercedes. At least before I knew where the money came from.
You will, of course, be
Okay, so
returning
return
The
it.
leases are pretty ironclad, so I have to see what's possible, but yeah.
Try it again.
I keep trying to read Ted's fictional address, and this is the closest I've gotten. I think it's 5208 Marie Street, Northwest.
Write a new check.
Skylar.
Same amount, only this time made payable.
What happened to us?
Make it payable to the Internal Revenue Service.
The check should be made out to the United States Treasury.
I can't.
Ted, you have fewer problems if you pay the IRS instead of Skylar.
Have to.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Solomon, please.
Hector's watching the bridge on the
Solomon?
River Kwai, and this explosion happens right
What happened to
before we
Ted?
hear.
Hello, Hector.
Watch what you say,
didn't
Hector,
die,
because
right?
Gus is wearing a wire. Hey, he looked at him, but this isn't the only time.
He did look at him. Or maybe he looked at the necklace. No, he looked at him.
Cisco and Luis Escalada, all dead. As is your grandson, Joaquin.
A gift, how nice.
Do you know what killed Joaquin? That young man shot Joaquin to death. Now, the Salamanca name dies with you.
This line got referenced so much by viewers of Better Call Saul.
Look at me, Hector.
He's lucky the staff couldn't hear his taunts. In this
Yeah,
deleted scene,
the staff
you can
is
see
like,
Dr.
"What's going on
Donna
over
Nelson,
there?"
the show's organic chemistry consultant.
Hello?
When the episode aired, she had people over to watch her part, but nobody told her that she got cut out of it. Not
No.
Bravo, Vince.
That's sad. That happens though.
Until it's not.
That reminds me of...
Till we catch you. Take a ride to the street here, man. Right? Yeah, there's this industrial laundry I want to check out. It's owned by this German conglomerate, right into everything. It's the same company.
Oh God, Walty. What are you gonna do?
Shot in the dark there. No, it just sounds kind of thin.
What, you lose your hair? You go on a couple stakeouts? So you what, you're Kojak?
Look at that bit of foreshadowing.
Oh, slow down. Just look, you gotta turn there. Well, what are you doing? You just missed it. Just bang at Yui over here.
The low shots are courtesy of this camera, which appears in just about every other shot of the crash.
I said to Mom ice cream. She was like, it tastes the same and it's healthier, so sorry.
Frozen yogurt does taste the same. Tastes exactly the same.
Look, I like froyo, but let's accept it's a distinct food from ice cream. Just like veggie bacon doesn't taste like pork bacon, and that's okay.
I'm sorry about all this. I mean, that guy just came out of nowhere.
I saw him coming a mile away.
I love that
find it
he
weird
says
that
that.
this Atkins book is displayed
Oh
so
my God,
prominently.
it's actually
Not as weird
hilarious.
as what we'll see on their shelves next season, though.
He doesn't own a gun. Nor does his home security system have any kind of panic button.
I don't want anyone hurt.
Oh, Ted's gonna break his
I want
neck.
is for him to write a check.
It's gonna be fine. I've got my A team on it.
Mm-hmm. This is the A team, bro.
Can I help you? Yeah. Thanks.
Fucking Huel.
You just kid.
And this fucking dickhead.
And me doing
I
our
don't even
best
know
to
his
keep
character
Huel
name.
happy.
Huel? Who's Huel?
This is Huel. Huel.
I
you
love
happy?
Huel though.
Reasonably.
What would make you unhappy?
This little motherfucker not doing what he's told.
In the broadcast version, he said mofo.
What would make you unhappy?
This little mofo not doing what he's told.
This is a good time to clarify the confusion I caused with one F word per season. This is only for the broadcast version on AMC, and even then, the ones that aren't changed are silenced. But this rule is only mostly true. It only started with season 2, and you need to treat 5A and 5B as distinct seasons, which let's face it, they are. After that, there are still 2 exceptions. When Al Pacino says it, but you could argue that they're watching an already censored version, so that doesn't count. And in the penultimate episode. There's no good explanation for that other than it's a parting gift for Vince. Shout out to Kaiser, whose video on this topic was super helpful. Consider checking out their channel.
Let's go find your checkbook. So, $617,226.31. Made payable to the Internal Revenue Service.
Wait, this is, Skylar White sent you?
How could you not realize that until now?
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Skylar would never do this to me.
Sit down and write.
This is actually a hilarious scene.
Huel's happy. Huel's gonna hang here with you. I'm gonna make sure I get this down to UPS before 5 o'clock.
This is hilarious. Bro trips on his own fucking carpet, snaps his neck, dead.
People have claimed that Vince added the oranges as a nod to The Godfather, but this wasn't in the script. Scott Wynant, the director, asked for them. There's one frame where you can very clearly see
Oh, the
this as a
stunt double.
stuntman. With
Yeah.
Hank onto the laundry,
That
Walt
was
and
actually a
Jesse
great
snuck
moment. I was like,
inside.
are you fucking kidding me? This man snapped his neck.
Nope.
If we interpret this as the German word Weiss, it means white.
Someone cooked here.
Been out of commission for 4 days. I think we're gonna shut down the whole operation.
Someone cooked here. Jesse.
Cheater.
Brock quickly glances at someone off camera, and Jesse's messing with Brock more than he knows because he gave him a Mad Catz controller.
Oh yeah, he's fucked. He's no way he's gonna win.
His mouth doesn't match his words here.
We need to talk.
Get the hell out of my house.
Come on. Okay. I know that you have been cooking without me.
So what?
Jesse, if you agree to replace me, he will kill me. You gotta help me.
Last time I asked for your help, you said, I hope you end up buried in a barrel.
Due to the accident, Walt is driving
True.
a rented Toyota Yaris.
Oh. Bro got tased.
This
Oh
is such
my
a
god.
beautiful scene, it would be a shame if something happened to it. That was perhaps the angriest a Volvo door has ever been slammed.
You are done.
Pay him off or fire him.
Fired. Do not show your face at the laundry again. Stay away from Pinkman.
Or else you'll do what?
What did you say?
If you could kill me, I'd already be dead. But you can't, because Jesse wouldn't cook for you if you did.
I sped this up more to demonstrate, but for this minute-long shot, they sped up the footage 20%, cut a minute out of the middle, and touched it up with some visual effects to get the seamless transition from sunny to cloudy to sunny again. There's no way they were going to get the dialogue to match their tiny mouths while doing this, and if you zoom in, you can see Gus moving his mouth while Walt talks.
So that he would hate my guts. No matter how hard you try to turn him against me, he still won't let you do it.
For now. In the meantime, there's the matter of your brother-in-law. If you try to interfere, this becomes a much simpler matter. I will kill your wife. I will kill your son. I will kill your infant daughter.
See the ant? Before that shot, Brian picked up a fire ant and put it down near where he would land. It worked out perfectly.
Why? What's the point of the ant?
It's an act of God.
It was an act. It really was an act of God.
Oh, hello, Mrs. White. The good news is the IRS has been paid off. The bad news is, Jesus.
With that, we're left in suspense.
It was an act of God.
Whoa, how did you hear?
Hear what?
What the hell happened to you? What you?
As a close observer of Saul's office, I think this is the only time we see this side door.
This person that you said could give me a whole new life.
Here's the payoff of that scene they later injected into episode 4.
I need this man now. Now, Saul!
Yeah, you understand there's no coming back from this.
I understand.
You're a high-risk client. You got 4 people that vanished. It's gonna be at least $500,000, and he accepts cash only.
I've got the money. Now, come on, please. Here. This is a vacuum cleaner repair company.
What'd you expect? Haji's quick vanish? I don't even know the guy's name. Tell him that you need a new dust filter for a Hoover Max Extract Pressure Pro Model 60. I wrote it right on there.
This was a real product. I'm disappointed that the customer reviews all seem to be serious.
Can't say it's been a pleasure.
I need you to do one more thing for me. You need to call the DEA, and you need to tell them that Gus has a hit out on Hank. My brother-in-law doesn't deserve to die because of this.
I'll say it's a
Good, he doesn't, but he did.
The job that they botched.
I need to collect my wife and kids. Okay, just give me an hour, and then you make the phone call.
Ro is shitting his. Oh god.
Of this episode.
He did cough a lot.
Again, I'll only count it once, but this scene has a lot of for motion picture use only money visible.
This is the best moment.
What did that phone call mean?
Where's the rest? The money, Skylar. Where is the rest? Where is the money?
I gave it to Ted.
I had to. For us, for the family.
You gave our money to Pennick.
The laughing
For so long,
reactor
he
is
had more
actually
money than he
good.
knew what to do with, and now that he needs it, he doesn't have
His
enough.
brain fucking broke.
It's happening again. The DEA called. They got some temperament informant. Marie, I'm here. Tell me exactly what happened.
I don't believe this last bit of foreshadowing was entirely intended at the time, but this is number 5. To get an unobstructed view of the crawl space, they removed the water lines that go from the wall to the water heater. The same goes for this shrunken box on the side wall. The wobble of the camera was not intentional. They planned to fix it in post-production, but it ended up
No, I
looking
like the
strange.
wobble.
Besides,
The wobble is
looks
nice.
cool. And now
It
for more
does.
film
It's like,
artifacts
oh,
I
he's
missed
fucking
in
like
previous
tweaking,
videos.
like. Oh, that's like the best scene in the whole show.
David Burrish are 6-month members. Congratulations.
So good. Alright, I'm gonna take a break. What the hell is this? I don't know why it says that all the time. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Should I keep watching this? Maybe.
I'm not really a cupcake,
Oh,
but I am super baked. Thanks to Mood Can of
Mood is third-party testing.
Those consequences, they're coming.
stop.
There will be an appropriate response.
You are the last piece of the puzzle.
Each week, we break down another Breaking Bad episode in order. This week, it's season 4, episode 12.
End times.
I've got 25 details you might not know, including 2 subtle early clues to Walt's secret plan. You can't properly discuss episode 12 without spoiling episode 13, so if you haven't watched Face Off, please do that first. Oh good, Walt came out of the crawl space.
They're here.
Nice.
What about your stuff?
I'm not going to Hank and Marie's.
You said we're in danger.
Yes, that's true. Because of me.
No, it doesn't matter now. All that matters is...
All that matters is that the rest of you are safe. I'm the real target.
There's got to be another way.
There isn't. There was. But now there isn't.
How long till you're safe?
Oh, Skylar, I've made choices. Listen to me. I alone should suffer the consequences of those choices. No one.
Yes.
And those consequences, they're coming.
Brian has cotton plugs shoved up his nose to give it the swollen, injured look.
No more prolonged.
Oh, damn.
The inevitable.
This scene is interesting because they seem like a loving couple, and Walt seems to be doing the noble thing. Crisis
Yeah,
can bring out the best
but-
or worst in people, and in this case, I guess it's bringing out the best.
Hank got a car wash to run.
Jesus. The Marie that killed me.
In one continuous shot, the gun stops at Walt twice in a row. meant
Yeah,
to
I
be the
noticed. I
universe
clocked
telling him
that.
to end his time on this planet.
I
They
clocked
did this
that
with a clear
bit.
dowel through the table connected to a pulley 8 feet away. Although they digitally erased the contraption, you can still see the very top of it.
Yeah.
Then we get a classic Breaking Bad reveal of a plant? Really smart
Yeah, the
people might
plant?
recognize the lily of the valley, and I suppose put two
I
and two
didn't
together.
recognize
The
it.
rest of us need to wait. But this is the moment Walt gets his
Like, I
idea.
didn't recognize that it was a poison
Life
plant.
over a stupid car wash? How hard did you even try? Or did you?
Hey, lay off your mouth.
Why didn't your people put him in the car?
Because it's not Nazi Germany.
If I had $1 for every time I heard that, you know what? I'm going to call him.
If I had $1 for every Germany reference in Breaking Bad,
Could we just take this down a notch? Anonymous threat against me? I'm stuck in a wheelchair. I'm not even on the job. Someone didn't like the way I've been spending my free time.
What?
Yeah.
Minerals?
good job, Junior.
Breaking Bad breaking news.
Actually, we've reached the final
Yeah, it was the
tally.
minerals, dude. It
Someone
was
is
it
saying
was
he's
the
getting
minerals.
nervous. It was a close race all season, but the final answer is that...
The rocks, Hank.
Although this is only because I counted when Hank said Rocky, so maybe it should be a tie? Go ahead and let me know if you think Rock stole this election.
What are you talking about?
The
I
fuck?
think Los Pollos Hermanos is a front for the biggest meth distributor in the Southwest.
Oh my God. Steve, are you even looking into this?
The scumbags that hit you first were Mexican cartel, not some German multinational whatever. If we even had a shred of proof,
Wasn't that what you get paid to go get?
there's no way in hell a judge is going to give me a search warrant.
Search warrant? What happened to good old-fashioned knock and talk? Oh, that's right. You were never very good at those, were you?
This is only one
Damn,
of 5
why is he
episodes directed
shading
by Vince
Gomi like
Gilligan,
this?
And the only one of those that he didn't write. He also directed the next one, and that was only possible because they shot episodes 12 and 13 together, bulk shooting all the scenes needed at each location. They previously did this for season 1, episodes 2 and 3.
I tried a
R.I.P.
D
Mike
noise.
Battaglia,
I
who
wonder what it
plays
looks like
Dennis
when
and
I did a
passed
D
away
noise.
just
I
over
never
a year
tried.
ago.
Can I tell you a story? Yeah? I busted this chef. Well, he says he's a chef, but just because you work at a restaurant that charges $14 for a burger, that don't make you a chef.
Gomi is so perfectly awkward and uncomfortable doing this, and part
He
of me
is.
wonders how much of it is intentional versus just a side effect of Steven the actor doing the biggest scene he's ever done. Either way, bravo, Vince.
His story is a big load of steaming horseshit. I mean, we're gonna find heroin here like we're gonna find Jimmy Hoffa.
Yeah, Jimmy Hoffa buried under the laundry? How ridiculous.
So I'll have to go get a warrant, and we'll do it official. Be less trouble if it was just us two. Just the two of you?
Dennis, why wouldn't you call Gus about this?
Okay. Could you tell him?
They
Bro
added
just
that
said
line
okay.
because the second agent would need to be a witness in case this came up in court. In real life, the second agent wouldn't be that far back. That's a real drug sniffing dog. As
Nice.
it's for the dog to find.
Oh,
I never
nice.
mentioned it before, but they purposely
The dog's not
obscured
acting. The
brawn
dog's
label.
actually
I don't
doing
know
his
why they
job.
didn't just
The dog
remove
doesn't
it
know
like
that
on
he's
the other
acting.
machines.
Dogs don't understand that they are acting.
He waited
They
a
think-
long time to shut that off.
Oh, interesting. It
And
is
that
a lot
phone
more
is pretty
smooth.
loud.
This is all a result of your former partner.
Here's another example of a voice not matching the mouth movement.
Do you understand now?
I'm not signing off. So what are you gonna do?
There will be an appropriate response.
Appropriate? What does that mean?
Yeah. Wow.
Pinkman, get over here.
Fuck. What do I do?
It's waiting for me, yo. Hold up, hold up.
Should I just leave it? I mean,
You can indeed see Huel pocket something.
What's so important?
They're here. The end times, kid. End times.
it's too
I'm pretty
late.
sure that's a better shot of the mummified
I'm not
hand
gonna
I talked about
denoise
in
it.
Problem
Fuck it.
Dog.
You haven't talked to your partner, have you?
No, not since last night. Today, he didn't show up to work, and the DEA just happened to, like, raid us.
All I know is when he tells me that your employer took him out in the desert and threatened to murder his entire family, I sit up and take notice because, hey, after all, what am I if not family?
Nothing, huh? Clean as a whistle.
Oops, there's a microphone.
Hey, what's up? What's wrong with him?
Jesse, it's like he's got the flu.
I don't understand how Walt got to this kid and gave it to him. Like, gave him the poison. How did he do that?
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and admit your son to the pediatric ICU.
Go. I'll be out here if you need me. Guy eats rice, and 2 or 3 days later, he gets the flu.
No! We can't have you back
I need to tell her.
You two, just take this outside.
Eating rock may have been poison. Rice, don't know what you're talking about. Tell them, okay? Now, just do it.
If you look frame by frame, you can see the subtle jump cut they did because Brian took too long to get off the couch.
You're thinking coming here. Everything. It's all coming to an end. They threatened my family, my wife, my children.
This is one of those scenes that you experience so differently after you've watched the rest of the season.
Yeah.
For example, Walt putting the gun down was part of his plan to force the confrontation. He needed an excuse to convince Jesse that Gus is behind the poisoning. This is the revolver Walt bought in episode 2, so it's also a Chekhov's gun, and there's nice symmetry here.
What are you doing? Why did you do it? I had to call the DEA to protect my family. What else could I do?
No, Brock.
Who's Brock?
You saw him in my living room just last night. Why did you poison him?
I have no idea who these people are.
The ricin! He's dying because someone gave it to him.
Jesse, you're not thinking clearly. When could I have possibly gotten it?
You had Saul do it. His big man mountain bodyguard patted me down. That's when he must have sold off of me, right?
Why, in God's name, would I poison a child?
To get back at me because I'm helping Gus, and this is your way of ripping my heart out before you're dead and gone.
This episode gave Aaron his second Emmy. I'm sure they could
Bro
have
wouldn't
submitted
do
Problem
this.
Dog instead, and he still would have won.
Oh, bro just made out with Gus. Oh.
Just listen to me. Who would?
Do you hear that? It's a continuation of the music at the end of Crawl Space.
Oh,
which
that's
fits
actually
well with
crazy. The laughing.
That's good
Stop
acting from
laughing.
Walt, but he had recent practice. It's amazing how the sound effect made the kick feel like it lands.
I've been waiting all day for Gus to send one of his men to kill me, and it's you.
For all the crap I give him about being a bad liar, he seems to have mastered it here. It turns
Yeah,
out
he
that at
turned
the
into a
time,
good
Bryan
liar.
Cranston thought that Walt was telling the truth. Do you think he would have played this any differently if he knew Walt's secret?
Who do you know?
I don't
Who's
know.
okay with using children? Who's allowed children to be murdered?
And Andrea's family, no less.
Gus! He has been 10 steps ahead of me.
It was probably hard for Walt to say that.
The one thing that he needed to finally get rid of me is your consent, and boy, he's got that now.
You can see a light box reflected in Walt's glasses.
You and I were the only 2 people on Earth who knew about it.
No! You don't even believe that! Gus's cameras everywhere, please.
Jesse might be wondering if this is what Gus meant by...
There will be an appropriate response.
And you don't think it's possible that Tyrus lifted the cigarette out of your locker? You are the last piece of the puzzle. You are everything that he's wanted.
That's a much better strategy than...
Glazing him. Low-key glazing him a little bit.
Brilliant.
Walt can probably say that about Gus because he's thinking about his own brilliance here.
If you think that I am capable of doing this, then go put a bullet in my head and kill me right now.
According to Vince, Walt's thinking that if Jesse doesn't believe him, at least he'd put him out of his misery quickly, which is better than whatever Gus would do.
True.
I'll do it.
Do it.
I don't
Vince
like it with
didn't
that.
notice this mark until in the editing room.
Oh yeah, I saw that mark in his forehead.
Bitch, I'm gonna kill him. No, you'll die before you get anywhere near.
He has a lot of skin up there. Loose skin. Just went snoink.
Get in your car. Just go. Just
Alright.
It would certainly help Walt if Jesse skipped town.
I'm going to do this one way or another, Mr. White.
And let me help.
There was going to be a scene here with them coming up with the plan to kill Gus, but they did so many takes of this last scene that they ran out of time to even film it. It was going to have Jesse suggesting ideas Walt already tried, like surprising him at the restaurant or at his house. These tiles are an intentional homage
Yeah,
to
you
the
don't
Breaking
need that
Bad
scene.
logo.
Jesus. Unless the family wants you in there, you're not allowed. Mr. Pinkman, I'm gonna call security.
I wonder if
Mr.
she just
Pinkman.
got deja vu.
I'm getting security.
No, wait.
Hey, needs a bit of work.
I'm not leaving here. If my employer has a problem with that, he can tell me himself.
Damn. Tyrus, what the hell?
Call security!
Yeah, that's right. We've got a situation.
Ew, what is he cooking? All right, he's making the fucking bomb.
This is a real special effects bomb. They wanted Walt to use a baby monitor as a detonator, but it wouldn't have enough range.
Oh.
So they went with the next best thing and had him hide the bomb in a diaper bag.
He'd like to
Nice.
speak with you.
I told you I'm not leaving.
He's downstairs. Jesse, I am running a business.
Did that sound weird? This is the only time Gus ever said his first name. It's
Oh.
also the first time he calls him anything to his face. Besides this, we just get some Pinkmans.
Where's Pinkman now? What about Pinkman? Stay away from Pinkman.
That little boy upstairs is dying. I can't be away if something
Pinkman.
happens.
I am very sorry. I am on the board of this hospital. I can recommend doctors. Make sure he gets
You
whatever
on the
he
board?
needs.
He's not sick. He was poisoned.
Walt certainly didn't want him to say that, but he's testing Gus's reaction.
How did that happen?
Maybe he still doesn't 100% believe Walt.
They don't know.
Or maybe he's too mad at Gus pretending to be innocent.
This current badge is surely ruined now, correct? Stay with the boy. You will start a new badge when you are ready to return. Next week.
Who said I was gonna be ready next week?
Why'd you stop?
Notice the Christmas lights. Those were already on the building. Despite taking place in July, Vince left them because he liked how random it was. That footage was slowed down.
Don't go. No.
Walt's left thinking, if this elaborate scheme, more elaborate than viewers realized, didn't work, how will he ever get Gus? So how did Gus know? On
Yeah.
his way to the car, he was thinking about the conversation with Jesse.
Hi,
Who would
Papa.
poison a child Jesse cares so deeply about? Could it be Walt? But why? Well, it did get
Papa?
him to visit the
Papa's
hospital.
pretty good name. I like that
Did he lure
name.
him here as a trap? When you have the benefit of knowing that Gus wasn't behind the poisoning, it's as simple as that.
Why did you stop?
Because the poisoning is suspicious.
But when people watch this the first time, it feels unrealistic and unsatisfying, so this was a bold choice, Vince. People wondered,
What, does he have some kind of sixth sense?
did he see the sun reflect off of Walt's glasses? Is this
Right off
bad
his
writing?
shiny
These are
dome?
all natural to wonder if Gus is the one behind the poisoning. And almost everyone thinks this upon the first viewing unless they picked up on those two earlier subtle clues. Gus didn't know that there was a bomb specifically, or even that
Yeah.
his car was dangerous. He just knew that he should change his routine ASAP, and that's what he did. You know what time it is.
I will kill your wife.
They're enemies.
I do this. Last chance to look at me, actor.
Each week we break down another Breaking
We
Bad
baited him with
episode in
Hector,
order.
though.
This
That's the
week,
one
it's
thing he
finally
couldn't
here.
resist.
Season 4 finale,
Was
Face
killing
Off.
Hector.
I've got 56
Or
details you might not
fucking with
know.
Hector.
For example, the Face-Off name was a joke from AMC executive Susan Goldberg. To her surprise and dismay, Vince loved it. This is the fourth and final episode to take place in just one day, a day that already had a lot going on in the previous episode. We start off right where we left off, with Walt recovering the bomb from Gus's abandoned car. When writing this episode, they weren't 100% sure AMC would approve another season. So one of this episode's goals was to give a satisfying ending to the series just in case that happened. Do you think they succeeded? For me, the biggest issue would be Hank never finding out, but I got hints that they might have thrown that in somehow.
The
as it
ending
turned
to the
out
whole
indeed
entire
be the
series?
finale.
Nah.
Magnets! Oh!
What did you say to Gus? Because he's on to us. He's walking to his car, then suddenly he isn't. What, does he have some kind of sixth sense?
Viewers are wondering the same thing.
Did you just bring a pup into a hospital?
You brought a meth lab to the airport.
Was I supposed to leave it on his car?
Where can we find Gus? Name me one place where I could surprise him. Because if you can't tell me, we are dead.
I don't know. Well, maybe.
Excuse me, Jesse Pinkman?
Ah, just as he was going to tell him.
We were wondering if we could have a few minutes of your time.
Jesse, why'd you tell Brock's mom that the boy had been
The most unrealistic
guess
thing
this
about
one
this
rare
whole
poison
show
might be
is
the
that
thing
the
that kills little
FBI
girl
did not get
and
involved
congratulations, because his doctor,
faster.
they're beginning to think that you might just be right. So why Rice? Jesse, how'd you come up with that?
I don't know, I must have saw it on a house or something.
That's a good excuse, although it turns out that House never featured Ricin in an episode.
I guess I should call my lawyer.
I used to
right?
watch House
You
all
know
the
how it is
time.
when the lawyers get to it. Adversarial. Then we got to book you.
Where's
blah,
Solomon?
blah, right? I mean, you know, you've been around the block, Jesse. You're no Boy Scout.
Saul Goodman. That's my guy. So do I got to call him, or do you?
Now, why would Francesca be shredding a school schedule, and why would the camera linger on it? We'll get to that later.
What the
hell do you think you're doing?
They made sure to make this chunk of concrete
school
look like the
schedule,
one
that's
Jesse
like
used
Brock's
in season 3.
school
They were very
schedule?
careful with the camera angle and keeping these blinds closed because they're on a set, so that's not outside. They thought about digitally adding the outside, but instead they saved their money for some more important visual effects in this episode. I wonder what that could be.
You know where he is, don't you? I need a number.
I gotta wait around all day for a plate glass guy to come and fix this door. And who pays for this?
Hey, look, there's got to be at least $1,700 there, please. The phone number.
Door like this? It's gonna cost way more than $1,700.
What? For a plate of glass? No.
Bet you winds up costing $20,000.
Are you insane? There's no reputable vendor would.
Walt's a little slow on
You
that
know
one.
that she just wants money.
I'll be right
Oh.
back.
Again, the camera angle is strategic here.
Can't you just use a
Becky,
door at that
hi,
point,
it's
Walt?
Walter White.
Just
Yes,
unlock the
Caps
door.
Listen, Junior just told us that he may have left the burner on the stove. Do you still have the key?
Skylar changed the locks in season 3, but maybe she gave Becky a new key.
You are a lifesaver. Thank you so much. There you go.
That's Vince Gilligan's mom, Gail Gilligan. There's something twisted about both Walt and Vince using her as a potential sacrifice. We know from next season that Walt hasn't cleaned up the bomb supplies yet, so Becky must
The
think
fact that
Junior
that's
made a
Vince's
huge
mom
mess.
is actually
Oh,
hilarious.
that's good. That's a relief. I owe you one, big time.
And Walt's lucky
Thanks,
that
Becky.
the henchmen don't notice the kitchen and alert Gus to a potential bomb. For the 3rd episode in a row, part of the crawl space song is used. They did a good job of hiding the propness of this money, but I'm going to call it here. I think there should be more visible words here.
Obviously, they use prop. There's prop money. Yeah, no
for a
shit, they're
long
not
time,
using
yet
real
doesn't
money.
check the crawl
You don't have to
space,
point
but
that
it
out
gives
every
us a
time they
better
use
view of
prop
those
money.
disconnected water lines. At some point, Walt somehow moved the connections to the back wall. Brian hopping on the box and climbing over the wall are 2 different takes fused together. The only evidence left behind is this bit of shadow that only appears on one frame and the sudden change to the pant wrinkles.
So how's he doing?
Wow.
You could at least say, instead of being a couple dicks about it, tell us what you know.
Tell us what I know.
Tell us again.
Oh, look at this. Isn't this cozy? What'd you tell him?
You told him they were a couple of dicks.
Auf Wiedersehen. Hasta
Hell
luego.
yeah.
This interaction is a lot like our introduction to Saul.
Go grab a juice box. Have a nap. Go on. That's it. Pick it up. Follow your partner. You too. All I can say is if I ever get anal polyps, I'll know what to name them. You're a lot safer in here. They just try to get your partner in his own home.
Anal
Anything for
polyps
me?
is
I mean, tell me I didn't
crazy.
poke my head up for nothing.
Yeah. I've been thinking.
Casa Tranquila. Our boy tells me Frank took him there to visit Tio Salamanca. Rings a bell. I mean, does that ring a bell? I mean, the guy actually has to ring a bell.
Yes, I can't very well hide out
Yeah,
in a
the bell
nursing home for
guy.
6 months hoping that he comes back.
This is why they needed to delete that scene I showed from Crawl Space.
But said it was like he was torturing the old guy. This Tio character once murdered someone close to him.
They're enemies.
B number 3.
This lady is a real-life professional bingo caller.
Oh, hell
Once again
yeah.
Watching Big
Yeah,
Joe
that's a
Polka
great
Show.
job. Wait, I want to be a professional bingo caller.
That I know a man whom you hate even more.
Jonathan's blood is probably boiling hearing everyone else get to use correct grammar.
I am offering you an opportunity for revenge.
I'm here. You need something? You need to go poopy?
This indignity
You
helps
need
to
to go
show why
poopy?
Hector would be so willing to end his life, not that he needs another reason besides taking Gus with him on his own terms.
You want me to get the board for you? A, E, I, row I.
These alphabet boards are used in real life, although the fact that it's clear is a classic Breaking Bad tweak.
Finish the word, Mr. Salamanca. Dia in the word. Help me out here.
Get over here. No more excuses.
Marie, I will be there just as soon as I can.
You want to weigh in here?
Marie, he'll get here when he gets here.
Well, I hope you sell plenty of air fresheners.
I hope you just have a banner day over there.
And thank you for all of your help.
You know Hank heard.
Huh?
her. This woman is a real Albuquerque police officer.
Hank's
it feels
like,
out
"What?"
of place to me, but here Gomi gets the second of 4 follow shots in this episode.
Jesus, enough of the laundry.
No, hear me out.
We get another shot of Hank's dead watch. This is intentional, by the way, so they don't have to worry about the continuity of the time shown.
I asked a bunch of electricians. They have their own chat rooms, you know, like where they talk about what's wiring. Freaking internet. Find anything on it these days. You look so freaking good, baby. I can't wait.
Shut up.
Ooh, sir, yes, sir. Oh.
I have this guy down at the office.
What was that?
Some kind of
Oh my
information
god.
they'll
Oh
only
wait, that's
give it to
when
you.
Marie
This is how Walt ensures that Gus will
dresses
find
up
out
as a
about
cop
Hector
and they
visiting the
prick or
DA since
something.
they're tracking
Oh my
Hank's whereabouts.
god.
Not even think about going down there.
Marie,
This is clearly a ploy or a trick or something designed to get Hank out into the open. I don't think this sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I agree, Uncle Hank.
It is a ridiculous idea, and there is no way that you are going to do it. End of story.
Hank, thanks for coming down.
At the end of the day, you can't
Hector's
tell
sitting
Hank
in
what
the
to
same
do,
spot Hank
bro.
did when unveiling his Gus theory to the DEA. They removed the fake wall to make it look like a different room. Murkert flips past the first page of his pad and then he does it again. Kudos to Hector, though, for spelling Schrader correctly.
I-O-O-P.
In this scene only, she skips the first letter every time the row is selected.
First letter S.
Instead, Hector multi-dings for this case.
U. Second letter U.
I'm guessing they did this for pacing reasons, but they really should have always been doing this.
Y.
All right, that's enough.
Yeah, thanks. I can spell. Got that out of your system now? Should we try this one more time?
F. U. C.
Without the final letter, that doesn't count toward the F-word quota.
I'm just so sorry.
Look at his face. There's recurring character Harry Lippenstein. Yes, even he gets a first and last name.
Oh
Sorry,
my
group
God.
leader. And that's Vicky, a former body double for Skylar.
At least this time he didn't
Oh.
shit himself. Guess that's progress.
Yeah, he didn't shit himself, you know.
They just had a visitor, Hector Salamanca.
Those are the cousins, and that's Tuco. They took this while they were filming Hermanos, since Mark Margolis was already in his younger makeup. You can see it's at Eladio's hacienda, but they found a way to incorporate another wheelchair into Hector's past. And there's Don Eladio's necklace to complete the shrine to lost loved ones. I wonder if Hector asked for it to be placed there.
You just sit here and you think about how far that kind of behavior is going to get you.
Any second thoughts?
That's nice of him to check.
Let's get to work.
This is a nod to Hector's first appearance in
Any
season
second
3,
thoughts
episode
about,
3.
you know,
The
killing
bomb
yourself?
isn't there yet, so I guess Tyrus interrupted the procedure. This amazing woman is not acting.
Hi.
She had to be removed as an extra in the nursing home scene in Crawl Space because she wouldn't stop laughing, waving, and saying hi to the actors while they were filming. They found a perfect way to use her here. Walt must have gone
That's
back inside
actually,
to
I
attach
forgot
the
about that
bomb
old
to
lady.
leave it.
Wait,
They filmed it this
that's
way
my
not to
favorite
be
character.
artistic,
It's the
but rather
old lady
because
saying
after
hi
they
and
were done
hello.
shooting, they realized they should
Hope
make
the
it
edits
clear
are going
Walt
well.
wasn't
They're a
still hiding in the
vibe.
nursing home when
Yeah,
Gus
they're going
visited.
pretty
So
good,
they
I
had to
guess.
film this behind the studios, and using this angle was
Pretty
the only way to show
slow.
the illusion of still being outside the nursing
Oh.
home.
You're free to go.
Those are nice
Tox screen
explosions.
came back. No ricin poisoning. Surprised, huh?
Oh, why should I be?
Huh. No ricin.
This banner
That's
is
weird.
strategically covering the Bernalillo County Courthouse sign because Jesse is meant to have been detained at the APD.
Ezra, I'm just checking on Brock. I'm heading back over.
Hey, excuse me.
Bro got yoinked. Tased and yoinked.
No witnesses. What about Hector?
It's just him alone in his room.
I'm on my way.
Maybe it's better if
You forgot about Walter.
Wrath is his downfall. Not just here, but also parading Jesse in front of Hector earlier. Gus wears clip-on ties
True.
at work, probably for safety, but he appears to prefer real ties outside of work given the tie
You
straightening.
made the explosions? Oh,
One last failed check.
that's cool.
It's all clear.
Wait here.
Is that foreshadowing on their shadowed faces? The driver is Chris, by the way.
Oh,
who comes
not the
back in
explosion?
season 5. This song from
Oh.
Germany has been used in tons of TV shows, movies, and trailers. You might recognize it as the theme song for Dark,
That's still pretty
a
cool,
German
though.
show. It's appropriately titled Goodbye from an album called The Devil's Walk. They did not check the gate when shooting this. This
Bruh.
scene gives me goosebumps every time I watch it. The slow, dramatic build-up and this song is just perfect. Nice
Sussy
job hiding that
Gussie.
part of the wheelchair.
What kind of man talks to the DEA? No man. No man at all.
You don't even know if he said anything.
Crippled little rata. What a reputation to leave behind. Is that how you want to be remembered? Last chance to look at me, Hector.
He gonna look at you,
It looks
bro.
like Mark takes a moment to say goodbye to us. I love the theory that Hector doesn't look at Gus until now, minus the exceptions I already talked about, because
Oh.
he knows Gus can read his eyes. We have evidence of this in Better Call
Oh.
Saul, and this could be another layer to Gus being tipped off by Jesse last episode. Although you
Fire
don't have to be
explosion
much of an
elements
eye
on
reader
the
to pick up
bundle
what Hector's putting
special
down here.
effects
The
pack.
bomb being next to the oxygen
Oh,
tank
I
is a
see,
nice
I
touch.
see.
The door was really blown off using nitrogen gas, which avoided the white
Ooh.
smoke we would have seen with normal compressed air. Although to be more realistic, we should have also seen some fire.
Mm.
The ceiling tiles, debris, and picture falling were rigged to happen simultaneously. That's a Thomas
Goodbye,
Kincaid
Sussy
painting.
Gussie.
He allowed the show to license it for this and died 6 months after this aired. They had to get the explosion right in one take, but ended up doing 19 takes of the second part of this shot, blended seamlessly into the
19.
first. The only clue about the transition is the smoke morphing a little. Blending
Oh.
the smoke and debris was more work than the face-off effect.
Alright, I think this picture is good enough.
I love how after the first take, everyone claps, but Vince is distraught.
Let's go again. Take 17 was pretty good. Take
Take
18 was
17?
even better. And then take 19.
Take 19 was
This
perfect.
dolly shot was completely smooth, but they added jitter later to match the typical handheld style of the show. You do have to suspend some disbelief here for many reasons. One is the amount of damage done to the door versus Gus. The people that worked on Gus's head also did Victor's throat and zombies in The Walking Dead. It was a combination of a
Walking
prosthetic
Dead
and digital
Gus
effects.
is the first
prosthetic was
zombie,
made with the
dude.
help of a cast of Giancarlo's head, and it had tracking marks to make it easier to blend in the digital part. With all the shock of Gus's face, it's easy to miss Hector's leg on the floor. This scheme might have been inspired
Hector's
by Larry
blown
Flynn,
the
believed
fuck
to have
up, bro.
considered
He's
wiring his
gone.
wheelchair with C4 for his Supreme Court hearing.
I'm not the fool you take me for.
It's also funny that Mark Margolis played someone in Star Trek The Next Generation who inadvertently blew himself up when trying to kill Will Riker. It could also be a nod to Scarface, which not only has an unsuccessful car bomb, but
You're gonna
this is
leave?
said about
Okay,
Mark's
bye. Thanks for
That's
stopping
no
by.
longer true. Let's talk about the symbolism of the way Gus died for a moment.
Oh, that was
As he is
Hector.
the Chicken Man,
Oh, he
walking
looks
off
so
in that
in-
stage
he
could be
looks
a
so
reference
different.
to chickens running around with their heads cut off. He now resembles Two-Face from DC Comics, which could similarly represent his pillar of the community.
Yeah, he does
public
look like
persona
Two-Face.
that
It was a
everyone
definitely a
sees,
Two-Face
versus his evil
moment.
side that the world doesn't see until the end. And then there's the fact that he also looks
Interesting.
like the infamous bear from season 2. The bear's eye has continued to watch and judge Walt, and then Walt turns the table on Gus's watchful eye. Can you believe there's over 11 minutes still to go in this episode and it has a different shocking ending?
Huh?
That's a real radio station. Erica Viking, the DJ talking, is still on it.
Explosion has been reported at a nursing home, the Casa Tranquila nursing home.
Someone tell her it's Casa Tranquila.
Yo, this must have been Walt's best moment. He must be fucking coming right now. He's definitely coming.
On New Mexico's finest drop.
No, that doesn't count.
You want to cook with a broken arm? Next step, CO2. I better hear him click. What? You got a problem with stairs?
Boink.
I am the one who reeks.
That's a callback to this. Also, they did 5 to 9 takes of this, and you can see divots in the floor from previous drops.
Oh my god.
We've got work to do.
This was the first song written and performed by the Talby brothers, who were just 13
Lotus
and
shit.
15 at the time.
Aw,
They showed this hit
cute.
out of order, and we already heard it
Damn,
off
they did
screen,
really
making it sound
good.
like Walt did 7 swings when he really did 6.
Boink, boink,
There's still
boink.
coffee being brewed until the very end.
No, Gail's
This smoke is early since
coffee.
the fire hasn't been ignited yet.
Okay,
This
let
is
me
a
do
real
this one. This
fire,
is a strange
reignited by
photo.
that spark gap. There was water on the floor underneath a layer of gas, so it did very little damage. But to
Oh,
protect
wow.
the camera, they used a techno crane, which is a German invention. There was no budget
Huh.
left for an explosion, but I've got you.
Wow, thanks. That's great.
This was filmed during massive wildfires.
Like, what?
that
This
gave
is
the
the
sky
skeleton
its red
girl, but
quality.
like, it looks so weird.
It looked kind of touch and go for a while, but he's gonna make it.
Is Walt
Oh, thank
genuinely
God.
relieved here? If so, that means Walt knew there was a chance of him killing Brock, which conflicts with his later argument.
No, he was faking it.
That I had it all measured out. Come on.
Or this could just be the new Walt who's a good liar.
Still saying it wasn't the ricin.
Then what was it?
A flower called Lily of the Valley. So Gus didn't poison him after all. He had to go, right?
Don't forget, Jesse,
Lily,
he did
that
kidnap
fucking-
and handcuff you, so you'd
Get back to work. Damn right. Gus had to go.
Yeah,
Come
he had to
on,
go.
hug him.
Come on, bro. Hug. Kiss.
It was pitch black outside when they shot this, so that's
what?
massive artificial light being beamed through the windows.
Wow.
It was 11:45 p.m. like Skylar's watch shows, but story-wise, AM or PM, this time makes no sense.
Jesus, Walt, the news here. Gus Fring is dead.
Remember the cotton plugs in Brian's nose to make
Yeah,
it
I
look
know he's
swollen?
dead.
You can see one sticking out here. They
Oh
fixed
yeah,
it
I
in the
think I
close-up.
noticed that
It's
before.
over.
I was like, he has a tissue in his nose?
We're safe.
Was this you? Was that you? What happened?
I won.
I won. I won. Yeah, you won, dude. You won. You won. You really won. And the zoom in on the fucking plant, that killed me.
The real devil is still walking. This is a fake plant, as they were unable to find any real ones in Albuquerque. But they bloom like this in the spring, yet the episode takes place in July. Its berries don't appear until the fall, but all parts of the plant are poisonous. This twist ending recontextualizes everything that happened in the last
pretty
episode,
flower.
as we now know Walt poisoned Brock to manipulate Jesse. But how did he do it? We know
How
Saul
did he
was
do
somewhat
it?
in on it as Huel grabbed the ricin cigarette. Vince has said,
My writers and I would always tell the story to ourselves.
Okay, what's happening?
Of the evil juice box man. Once he got
Evil
that idea,
juice box
sitting
man.
back, spinning the pistol and then looking at that lily of the valley, contemplating the idea. At that point, he kind of crushed some
This
of the
shit's
stuff
fucking
up,
frozen.
put it in
What
a
the
juice
hell?
box or something. Then
Whoa,
somehow
whoa,
snuck
whoa,
into
whoa,
being a guy who's a teacher. He knows his way around a school.
Indeed, we saw that school schedule in Saul's office earlier, so Saul
So
helped
he
with
went
that
to
as
the
well.
SKU and
Saul
gave
does
him
know
a
Andrea
juice
and Brock
box or
pretty
switched
well
out
for
his juice
delivering
box?
Jesse's checks. The one flaw in the schedule is the classes have start and end dates in 2003 for some reason. Also, don't forget we're in July, but time is a bit squishy in Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
Saul
what
didn't know
school?
Brock was going
If
to
it's
be
fucking
poisoned.
July, bro, he wasn't even in
The
school.
kid would wind up in the hospital.
So it's not clear what story Walt told him. Finally, a lot of characters were green in this episode. I think the typical Walt corruption angle explains Saul and Hector, who are in on his schemes. As for Becky, I think it could be a joke from Vince that his mom is corrupt. Or it's just her favorite color. And then there's Holly.
Or she could
The
just
credits music
decide
is
to wear
interesting
green
because
one
it
day.
almost
Like,
sounds peaceful and like everything's resolved until it starts getting
people just
ominous
wear
at the end.
shirts
Property of bacon, chemo, irate,
on certain
Xylol,
days. That
oxidation,
doesn't
purple.
mean that they're fucking. Well, they're evil because they're wearing green today. Obviously, in a TV show, it matters more, but not in like real life settings. The Magnets episode is next. Okay, I'm gonna watch something else. Gussie, Sussy Gussie. Did he actually quit? Oh my god. Gussie, Gussie.
You do your own stunts?
That's
I mean,
me.
That's
No, it's
yeah.
No, it's not.
But you were up there. You were the.
I was
on top, right? Yeah.
Todd is also another character that I can't fucking stand, dude.
Now here, in this scene, Brian, we got the footage somewhere. Brian literally in this scene, uninterrupted, cut all of his hair off. We didn't use a bit of it in the in the cut in the
It's
edit.
smarter. It
Yeah.
makes this scene more effective.
It really
Boom.
was
This is the
fascinating.
first time she saw me.
Yeah.
Without my hair.
And it's such a fake moment on her part.
Sorry, I phoned it in.
That's a nice reveal.
Yeah.
That really got me when you came in. That was really.
You played that. I love your reaction, Anna. And it was just
it was
really
great.
nice. Really nice moment. And I love how, and then RJ says, badass.
Badass, Dad.
That's one of those things again in the writing. He just comes in. It's a very simple scene, but he comes in, and what you see is she knows he's suffering, and it's all right there. It's a very simple scene, but you see the families, what it's doing to the whole family.
Hold on just a second. It's going to really be worth it.
Be camera.
I don't know what to watch now. Oh my god.
Christopher Cousins has never looked like this before.
He's a handsome man, but not here. Yeah.
They didn't shave his head for this. They put a piece on, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the little bald cap.
Nah,
Ball cap.
sissy.
I know.
Sissy approach. Shave your head.
I think Chris, he's such a trooper. He would have done it, except he was in the middle of some other movie or
Shooting
TV show.
something else. Exactly right.
So he could not shave his head. So I think K&B Effects, I want to say, I may be wrong, the Greg Nicotero and Howard Berger, the folks who do The Walking Dead, who've done such great work for us as well, did this skinhead appliance, and it looks really real.
It's great. Shocking to see him like this. With his halo.
He's a good actor.
Christopher Cousins has never looked like this before.
Christopher Cousins is a crazy name. I don't know what to watch now. I don't have anything else to watch. But
Welcome back to
Breaking. I talked about this a little bit last night on
The
stream,
Counter-Strike
but it wasn't until
market.
this morning that I really grabbed
fucking how did it what actually happened with the Counter-Strike? What actually happened? Not that I have any.
I talked about this a little bit
things.
last night on stream,
Well,
but it wasn't until this
but
morning
what the
that
fuck
I really
happened, dude?
grasped the magnitude of
Yeah, the magnitude of
CS2
it. Like,
update
what's going
and
on?
subsequent market crash. It's like I've wandered into the aftermath of an alien invasion. It is just a catastrophic disaster in the skins marketplace. And I think a lot of you have probably seen the headlines where basically overnight, after a CS2 update, the skins market lost over $1 billion in market cap.
How?
I imagine most of you know how big CS2 skins are.
It was so dumb in the first place that there was even a market for it.
In Counter-Strike, there are cases and
The fact that there even is a market for CSGO fucking knife skins and gun skins was fucking stupid in the first place.
It's a huge industry. Billions of dollars.
How?
And yesterday,
it's
there was
pixels.
a change to the way trade-ups work, which allowed people to trade up to knives, meaning knives, the most valuable items for the most part.
Yeah, the knives are the most
were
valuable.
going to be easier to get. It
Oh.
also applies to gloves in game as well. So since knives and gloves are no longer as rare
Gloves.
as
I didn't know they had gloves.
their value has dropped significantly pretty much across the board. It's looking like fucking Ubisoft stock here with this plummet.
Jesus
so while the
Christ.
value decreased on the rarest items in the game, knives and gloves, the value on previously very cheap items fucking 1,000x. Is it like, I'm exaggerating a bit, but like 20 to 30x. So on some cheap red items, they went from like $2 to $40 immediately following this announcement.
What the hell?
And it is just crazy the effect that this update has had on the market. It really is crazy the effect it had on it. I almost
It's
feel
crazy
like
that
if
was
Valve came out
even
and
a
said,
fucking
"Hey guys,
market."
we're shutting down Counter-Strike next week."
Yeah, you
it
might as
probably wouldn't
well.
have affected the market this drastically. This update has had such a significant effect on the CS skins marketplace. It is
Jesus
nuts.
Christ.
Now, I want to show you a couple of clips from other content creators that have been covering this because it is just fascinating.
Valve announced they were now letting anybody exchange 5 of their COVID
1929
items
stock
for a
market
singular
crash for
knife.
unemployed
If you somehow
people.
don't know anything about Counter-Strike, basically you open loot crates for a chance at rare guns and knives. Knives often selling for thousands of dollars, sometimes even tens
Why
of thousands
though?
of dollars.
Why
with the odds of
why are the
pulling a
knives
COVID
selling
item
for
being
that
about
much in the first
0.64%,
place?
and the odds of pulling a
They're
knife
not
being
real
about
items.
0.25.
That's kind of the gist of how this works now. So previously, some of those covert items were very cheap. Now, a lot of them are very expensive since you can trade up into a knife. And, well, the people that had been, accumulating a very valuable CS inventory, they lost a lot of value there because of this. Except for, like, the very rare few that were hoarding reds in their inventory. They make out like fucking kings here because, like I said, all of that is kind of like 20 to 30x. But for people that just want a knife, now they have a cheaper way of getting one.
Okay.
So there's been a big fiery debate here on whether or not this was good for the game or bad, because from the perspective of the collectors and the people that buy and sell skins, it's devastating.
Yeah.
And for people who just like play the game and like casually want to
Yeah,
enjoy
who just
skins,
play the game and it's like,
pretty
oh, this is
helpful to
cute.
them. So right now, from everything I can see, the community's kind of split down the middle on whether or not this is like an overall net positive to like, sync the CS skins marketplace, which does have a lot of degeneracy with all like the CS gambling sites and all of that, in order to make it more accessible to people, like financially accessible to them to get these rare skins and stuff. So it's been like really back and forth on it, and it is interesting.
You
to
sell
see.
the
Over
skins
$1
to
billion
third-party
has been lost
sites,
on the market
and then you
cap
can
for this
actually get like
update.
real
There
money
are some
from
people
it.
celebrating it, and some people like
Because it like
actually
goes
feeling
into
like
your
their
Steam
lives have been
wallet,
ruined
right? It
by
doesn't even go to like your
because
actual
knives
bank
were now much
account.
easier to obtain, the entire market for Counter-Strike skins plummeted, and as of right now, $2 billion has been lost from what was originally a $6 billion market cap in the last 12 hours or so.
Wow. That doesn't make any sense.
This is just devastating.
Yeah, this is tough. This next scene coming up after the commercial break. You guys are so damn good in this scene. I think that was the biggest single guy we ever had work for a show. That guy is very, very large man. I mean, tall.
Yeah, in a good way.
In a good way.
Yeah.
He did a good job. Everybody, all
This
these
is
guys
just
did a
so
good job.
raw right here.
Sir?
I love the very well directed, very well acted. It is like moving meat. I mean, I guess when you do this for a living, it's not that these guys are being disrespectful. It's just this is the way it's done.
That's how you have to do it.
And then I love the weightlifting. You know, the same kind of belts that guys who move refrigerators have to wear. The spinal belts.
This is just devastating.
In the second season rap party, I
Why
went
is it
as
so loud?
Jesse,
I
you
went
went
as
as Wall.
I had a bald cap on.
Ew.
The third season.
I went as Skylar, and you went as Jane.
Oh
But
my
I gotta
god.
tell you something,
Yes.
and you know this is true. You make a gorgeous woman.
I've been told that many times.
Whereas
Holy
I
shit.
make one of the ugliest, true? I make one of the ugliest women there is. As we're getting ready, I'm looking at him going, oh, my nose is too big. I got to thin this out. Look, can you do anything about the wrinkles? Guys would look at me and go, ooh, oh, okay. All right. And then guys would look at you and go, and check you out. They were like,
even after
they knew, they were up and down. And I go, you like that? Huh? He goes, no. In the
Wait, he actually looks so good in those pictures, dude. What the fuck? Alright, what the fuck should I watch now? I don't know what the fuck to watch. Does anybody know what I should watch? I'm just watching a bunch of Breaking Bad shit. Oh my god. What was that yelling? Huh? Bing 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 bing. Just watch some Smiling Friends. Bruh. What the fuck?
So if you went
I watched his Rotten Mango. Shut up, dude. What is this movie? I'm just like, they're pushing this movie so
every day.
hard.
It's not just.
But
So I imagined that I could kill her a couple different ways. I'm no good anyway. I'm screwed up. What do I think I'm doing being a therapist? I'm not a good mom, not a good wife. Let me just kill her and then you can move on. You know, I'll be in prison and.
Bada bing, bada boo.
Yeah.
There are a few workplaces where most employees feel
I started
fear
watching
on
this
a
and then
daily
I didn't
basis where they
finish
could
it.
actually die. Not just I hate my job, I could die, or technically bad people and a meteor could strike anywhere.
Do
at
I
any time.
know you?
But genuine, the second that
Why
I
are
clock in
people
for work,
messaging
my
me
adrenaline
being
starts
like,
spiking
"Do I
because
know
you can
you?
die at any moment. One
Do
employee
I know
states
you?"
ominously, ultimately, we're directly
It's
in
so
harm's way
funny.
every single.
Oh, the shot is fucking blurry. Bro, people who fucking I'll follow people on Instagram just to for exposure. And then some people get so freaked out. They're like, do I know you? No.
We come to work with
Obviously
the attitude
not.
of, it's not if I'm going to get hit, but when I'm going to get hit. That's the way
Obviously
it's
not, dude.
Which is why when you clock in, you get handed
relax,
an alarm that
okay?
you wear on your
Relax,
body that
relax.
has
It's not that
GPS and
serious.
sends immediate signals to police when it's activated. You also get a giant whistle to make sure that if something happens, you can make a loud noise to alert someone. This is
actually
at Patton
hilarious.
State Psychiatric Hospital, where the population consists primarily of patients who have been committing crimes, often violent crimes. Some of the patients have committed murder, violent assaults, and yet they're here because they have been found either criminally insane, incompetent to stand trial, or are waiting to stand trial and are being evaluated. One psychiatrist states, treating these people is not easy. Violence is part of our lives every day.
Jesus
it's not
Christ.
just a constant thing. It's not like the violence happens now and again. Violence
It's
is
every
part
day.
of the daily life.
Yeah.
One employee
It's
at
every
Patton State
day,
Hospital, they have 1,300 patients. She starts feeling uncomfortable because one of the patients there, it feels like he's tracking her movements. It's like he's observing her closely. Anytime she's at work, she feels like she's being
Nah, you couldn't
stalked.
pay me
This
enough
is a
money
big
to
deal.
work
She
at
tells her
something
boss
like
about
that.
it, and they
You
do
couldn't
nothing.
pay me enough
By the
money
next
to
month,
work
that
at one of
patient
these mental
punches her in
hospitals,
the face,
bro.
drags her into a room, and stabs her repeatedly with a makeshift weapon.
Okay.
These are the types of patients that are held at Patton State Hospital, which is exactly where Donald Gordon is sent. He's going to be there for at least 2+ years.
Y'all
He
couldn't
has
pay
on his
me.
record over 40 different charges for SA and abuse
Even
against
I
a
got $1
minor.
million
But
an
he says
hour,
there's
I
a
wouldn't
reason for
do
all
it.
of this. He, Don Gordon, claims, quote, everybody does it. Also, some of them are promiscuous, and they were the ones that came after me.
Oh.
Side note, his own children were his victims as well. The
Oh,
neuropsychologist in
okay.
charge of evaluating Don Gordon states his marriages weren't doing well. He kept trying to stop himself. He was thinking about stopping himself. He knows that it was illegal, that he could get into a lot of trouble, but the more he did, the more chances that he would get. But he said he made the commitment to himself to stop it, but he just couldn't stop. He just didn't stop. He said the more he did it,
Electric
the more
chair.
sexually stimulated and aroused he got. That his sex drive
Dick
actually
needs to
increased.
come
But
off
to his surprise, he wasn't
entirely.
getting satisfied. He was
Chopped.
getting more stimulated by it. He became obsessed
Chopped
with
has a
wanting more
different meaning
and
for
more.
me.
He tells the psychologist the main reason that he went after little girls is because, quote, it made him feel big, powerful, and good.
Oh, wow.
But also, they seduced him. But it's going to be okay. They just need
right.
to let him free because when he gets out of the hospital, he will be putting parental controls on his computer. He will not be going anywhere
that's
where the
good.
kids are going. He promises.
Yeah, I trust you.
The police have alarmingly found locks of girls' hair in a plastic baggie at his house. And the only reason he was even caught, again, was because he went to a photo development center where you can turn in film for film cameras. He turned a roll in that had CSAM on there. And yet, because he argues he's going to have parental controls on his computer, he's not going to go where the kids are, they let him out. Even though he used this hospital as a networking place.
They let
he met
him
another
out?
sex offender in the same hospital, and afterwards, they met up at a family nudist camp where they competed to see who could molest more children at a family nudist camp, which are a very interesting place. Children are allowed to go, and most camps have rules that everyone must be nude to be at this property. A lot of people wonder if it's
Even the kids.
uncomfortable
Yeah,
for
I don't
children.
trust no
One
fucking
camp
nudist camp.
addresses
I
in
don't
their
trust
very
no nudist
bizarre
camp, bro.
FAQ,
That
which
is
is a
just
frequently asked questions
nah.
portion of their website. They answer the question, are children forced to be nude? The word forced is an emotionally loaded word and suggests unreasonable force or other inappropriate coercion. The reality is that as parents, we have a duty to teach our children to behave appropriately. We teach them to brush their teeth, eat healthy foods.
We
even
didn't
if their
ask if you
desires might be
what.
contrary.
That was not
However,
the question.
when it comes to nudity, most children are very comfortable with nudity until they are taught otherwise by society. With young naturist children, it's just as likely that parents force them to wear bathing suits when visiting municipal pools where bathing suits are mandatory. It's a very weird FAQ page, one that makes me personally uncomfortable. I will say that I'm a very pro-clothing person, so what do I know?
I'm a
And I
pro-clothing
know that in different
person.
parts of the world, nudity is not as sexually charged as maybe America, but it's strange. Another rule page states, sunburned shoulders may require a reasonable length t-shirt, perhaps to the waist, but certainly not extending to the knees or to ankles. Going about the property wearing a towel, except perhaps for the first few moments out of the water, is always inappropriate. These camps clearly can be a breeding ground for predators,
Yes.
especially when only a few camps require that parents be with their children at all times, which means these camps have children's zones where children and adults
where are
can
these
gather and
camps
play
at?
and swim in the swimming pool, play pickleball, play tennis. Why would predators not go there? Like Don Gordon and his friend from the institution. That was their hunting grounds.
Oh
It was
my
also
God,
somewhere
they're
where Donald
hunting
Gordon
ground.
would take Lisa.
Lord
One of Don Gordon's victims
Jesus.
will be Lisa Plum, whom he starts abusing when she was just 11 years old. Don will tell the neuropsychologist that, well, he just wanted to be a father figure to Lisa. That's why he sexually abused her.
Oh.
Because both of Lisa's parents were pedophiles as well.
Oh.
And Lisa's mom was the one to introduce her to Donald Gordon. This is Lisa's story.
Bro, what the fuck? Huh? Huh? What do you mean?
What is Glen Eden Sun Club?
Glen Eden Sun Club is a family nudist camp. which means everybody gets naked together, and it's a resort. There's pools, jacuzzis, sauna, cafe, hiking, tennis, camping.
Tennis?
When you walk in, you will see a sign.
Y'all butt
"Clothing
naked
is
playing
not
tennis?
optional."
So if you even try to throw on a jacket because you're cold.
Well, maybe if it's cold, everyone might put a jacket on, but it doesn't get really cold too much there. Even children have to get naked.
And the first time you went was when you
Have
were 5?
to.
Yeah.
Who took you?
My mom had a boyfriend, Larry Feldman, that decided we
It's
should
always
all
the
go
boyfriend
to
and
Glen Eden.
stepdad. Us.
Was there an explanation he gave?
I don't remember a specific explanation for Glen Eden other than other times he said to us, specifically me and my sister, that he was doing what he was doing so that we wouldn't grow up to be frigid.
Did you want to be there? Was it uncomfortable?
No, we did not want to go get naked in front of each other. Yeah, that was like a horrifying idea when it was presented to us. And especially my brother and sister, said, we don't want to get naked. That was just not an option.
What's up with the audio in
So
this
you were
video?
5. How old were your brother and sister?
My brother
audio's kind of fucked.
would have been 8 or 9, and my sister 10.
Oh, wow. I mean, I thought it was interesting because I was listening to another interview that you did, and I was like, there's no way this resort is still around. I Googled it, and it's still open. Like, people are going today. And then I was thinking, okay, well,
California?
maybe it's one of one that's still open, but there's so many throughout the country. There's just so many all ages nudist resorts. Do you feel like that is a place where bad things happen?
Yes.
Well, who wants to be naked in front of kids? I mean, who wants
hell
to see
no.
naked kids?
Ugh.
It's definitely not
I don't
safe
wanna
for
see
children
kids in
because it's a
general.
pedophile magnet. And if you're a pedophile and you know about it,
I don't wanna
why
see
wouldn't
kids
you
at
go?
all.
And they let people go.
That's
who
just
took me as
disgusting.
pedophiles. And then there's pedophiles there.
When you say that's who took you pedophiles, do you mean just Larry or Larry and your mom?
Well, my mom, I don't know, I guess depending on how you define pedophile, but she didn't have a problem being sexual around us children.
Oh no, don't tell me there's a beautiful ad. God damn it.
What do you mean?
I only get
One
this
day
ad
I
from her
heard some
videos.
strange noise in my mother's room. They had called me in the room and then told me to sit down. At 5, I really had no context or idea. And I went
Yeah,
in,
no
and
shit.
again, I did not understand what I was seeing other than I was freaked out. They were having intercourse. But at the time, again, I
Ew.
didn't understand. And I asked my mom, are you okay?
Are
Was
you
there
good?
any discussion
Why are you
with your
doing
mom
this?
after that happened?
Yeah, I don't remember any discussion other than another time they did that on the kitchen table. I have no
They
idea why.
fucked on the table?
I had forgotten this part, but one of my siblings told me that Larry asked my brother to take pictures, gave him a camera. And so it's us 3 kids kind of awkwardly giggling and just like, looking around, watching.
Do you think that your mom was a pedophile who attracted other pedophiles, or do you think that she was someone who was so starved for male attention? Not that it would justify anything, but
Right. I mean, she definitely was different than like Larry or other pedophiles. Like they were very intentional.
Is this
and they
too
had
yellowy?
plans. So I had a therapist once tell me that she was vicariously molesting me and us. There was actually a scholarly article he gave me. I have it somewhere in a box somewhere. I keep trying to find it, but I don't know. Is she like she's a vicarious?
I do want some yellow, but
she
not
didn't have
the
any
whole thing.
boundaries, no problem. I also feel like she was a
Kinda
malignant
like the yellow.
narcissist. I do believe she
I feel like
was
if it's all one color, it's kind of
abused.
boring.
And she has a bad reputation in her family for being an awful, scary person.
in the beginning it was you, your 2 siblings that were adopted,
Mhm.
correct? Your mother and your biological father. And they divorced when you were
4 or 5.
What was it like up until 4 or 5 as a family unit?
Right. So I don't remember a lot because we really don't have picture memory until about the age of 5. We have implicit memory.
What is that?
So our bodies remember, but our brains don't start to make pictures with the memory until about then. Most people don't have very many memories at all. You may have a couple here and there under the age of 5. All I remember really from my early childhood is I was a little Episcopalian
Interesting.
girl. And we went to church, and I was very devout, and I thought our priest looked like Jesus. Honestly, that's all I really remember. But as soon as my parents divorced, we were no longer going to church. So she had tried to kill herself. I didn't know it at the time, but I do remember, this is one of my earliest memories as well, is her laying down in bed. It was dark in the room, and she
Well,
was
let's
just
keep it
kind
like
of out of
that.
it. Then my grandma came and stayed with us for 2 or 3 weeks, I'm not sure. Then after that, as my brother has nicknamed her, Hollywood Mom came home.
Hollywood Mom.
Describe that.
My mom could be very charming, very personable, very put together, and she started having singles clubs, meets in her home, other single adults. Our home had to be perfectly clean at all times, and when she had these singles clubs, we were supposed to basically stay in the room or whatever, but people would meet us and see us. 1 minute before anybody came, she'd be screaming at us, we'd have to clean and do this and that. And then someone would knock on the door and she'd be like,
It's like, oh my god, hey.
completely change her
That's like
demeanor.
normal mom
Did you
stuff,
find
I feel
solace
like.
in your siblings, or was it because it was so
Right?
tough you guys were having
Ooh,
problems
this one could
as
be
well?
good.
What was that like with your siblings?
This one could be
Well,
something.
I
if
think
I
there
just,
was
let me
some,
see. Let me see.
solace, but really not a lot.
Beautiful.
I suppose it was probably because of the
See, that shit gets stuck
dynamic
in my
that my
head.
father set up and my mom. Like my parents participated in what's called parental
cancel.
alienation syndrome.
What does it
Basically,
mean?
one parent's talking crap
Like
about the other
super
parent, the other parent's talking crap
resolution?
about
What?
them, and you have to like share messages. They're arguing in front of you. My mom would say, "Your dad," I don't know if I should fully say it, but
Say it.
likes to F men in their ass, like to us
Okay.
little kids.
How old are you?
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
5.
Oh.
My dad's like, your mom's
Oh.
crazy. And one day I felt like I needed a hug. No, I don't want your siblings who are adopted to feel bad. In my mind, I don't think
For
I
a
said
hug?
it out loud.
Okay, you
but
could
I
have hugged
definitely
them.
Thought,
Ew.
well, just hug them too.
Yeah. The fuck?
It was always pointed out.
Just hug them
they're
too,
adopted,
then.
I'm not. They're adopted, I'm not.
I don't know if
One
this
time
is-
I was
oh,
trying to
it's
comfort
so
my mom because my
grainy.
mom would kind of cycle
Should I do the with the
from
weird, like,
angry,
degrain?
rampage mom to sobbing mom. And sometimes she'd just be up all night. She was a piano
Jesus,
player. and she
sobbing
would
mom.
just
You got a
cry at the
sobbing mom?
piano.
Damn.
But this time she was in her room crying. I'm trying to go comfort her. And she said something like, I wish your sister and brother were like you. Oh, I wish I could just run off with you. And they're like, I could see them looking.
Oh.
And I felt
They're right there.
bad for them. And I didn't want her to say that. But so we were kind of pitted against each other. On top of that, Larry was also violent.
Ooh, that was kind of
and
vibey.
oversized us because there was more than watching them have sex. He would single out myself sometimes, do certain acts with him and my mom, to me, and then my sister in the room alone. I don't recall him doing that with my brother, but he lost his temper one day and he told me to make him a bath. Then my brother comes out of his room saying, "You mother." So whatever, my brother, had a little cuss mouth. And Larry just did not like that disrespect. So he was yelling at him. I grabbed him by his ankles and picked him up and dunked his head in the toilet a few times.
Just for clarity, Larry, the first
Dunked his head in the
boyfriend after
toilet?
the divorce happened?
Yes, there was another pedophile that
There was
targeted
multiple
me, but
pedophiles.
he was more like just a handyman friend of my mom. But John Lippert, I feel like he was before Larry, or they were almost like at the same time. No, John, again, these singles clubs and single mothers are pedophile magnets, so they're just looking for
True.
opportunities.
Yeah.
And the more vulnerable, the better. John started doing prayers, grew up in Riverside, and It's
Like
hot
with
in
the
the
ice
summer,
cream?
and then he just started molesting me. Me.
Okay.
I was probably in his right age group. There was another time that John had taken me into a field. We lived in like a little middle class neighborhood, and then there was orange groves, and then there was like a horse property. So it was kind of converting, from agriculture probably. So there was fields, and like he would take us to Thrifty's ice cream, and he's like, "You want to get ice cream, Lisa?" Yeah. But instead of going there, he drove me into a field. I always remembered that, right? But then as an adult, a trigger happened, and then
I
I
guess
had
I
more
could do an
memory.
experiment
And
with
basically, to
noise
survive
with
that,
this
I had to
picture
do
in
some
particular.
inner child work. But what happened is he threatened if I told that he would insinuate that my mom would die, he would kill my mom. And again, I really didn't even know what he was talking about. What should I say, not say? I don't have the words. I just didn't say much.
Could I ask what triggered you later?
My mom's death. Yeah. And at the time, and I write about it in the book, it was really weird. After she died, I started getting like these images of him. It's like, why?
Oh, I
Why
can't
him? Why now? You
do
know?
the super resonant and the
But
denoise
I
at the same
realized
time.
after doing some work, some therapeutic
Interesting.
work, that because he said if I said anything, she would die. But once she died,
When she
there was
died. Yeah, there's
no need to
okay.
keep the secret anymore.
True.
When did your mom pass?
2007. Yeah, so he was molesting me. He had brought me crayons and a coloring book and told me to lay down in a certain place, and he had his hand up under my dress. My sister comes in the house. She runs in and sees John molesting me and just like gets like really angry and looks at me and what's going on, And I didn't have words. Some people have said this is why you need to teach kids the proper names of body parts. I agree with that. You should teach kids the proper names of body parts, but that wouldn't have prevented me being molested or some other children in similar circumstances when your family isn't supportive or they're part of it. But
So your sister sees that she's almost upset with you. Did she tell your mom?
She must have told my mom and my dad, because then a day or so later, they called me into the kitchen, my mom, my sister, and John. And my sister's the one that's upset, And she's like, tell mom what happened, or whatever she said. And again, at the time I'm 5 and I don't even, remember. I just don't have much to say, but I didn't say anything.
What did your parents take from that then?
I don't remember anything happening after that other than John stopped coming by. And my sister told me later that she's friends with his granddaughter or something, and that she was being molested by him too.
Jesus
which isn't a
Christ,
surprise, but
bro.
At the time, your
The
sister's
ops are
anger,
really
was that
everywhere,
towards John? Was
bro.
that towards the situation? Was that towards being young and having no idea what's going on?
I mean, I think all of it. She's young. She's not being parented right. She's seeing bad things happen, and her instinct is kicking in, her wise self, and she's probably getting like really frustrated with my parents. My mother really didn't do anything. There was no comfort. There was nothing like that. And then one day around that time, my dad, I'm in the car with him, and he said, I heard you were molested. Again, what do I say? I don't even know what to say.
Yeah,
to that.
like,
and then
what
he
is
said,
that?
just don't make a big deal about it.
Oh, okay.
Why do
cool.
you think he said that?
Well, now, because
Spreadsheets killed my sales. Wait, just try pipe down.
This is an AI fucking commercial. Ew.
He is, for sure. He's a bad father. He has no nurturing bone in his body. He doesn't think it's bad for kids. And I don't know what that meant. Don't make a big deal about it. But I remember thinking about it. What does
I
that
was
mean?
fucking
A lot of
dodging.
people,
I
their
was trying
parents
to
will tell them not to
burn.
make a big deal because maybe they don't want it to reflect on the family, or maybe they care about what other people think. But it seems like your dad genuinely didn't think it was a big deal.
Yeah, I know that's a fact.
So John's out of your life, and now Larry starts dating your mom, or around the time. He is the first person that forces the entire family to go to Glen Eden.
While we were at Glen Eden, there was at least a couple of molesters lurking around. I'm sure there was more, but there was I call him the hairy guy.
Why did you follow
He
me on
was in
Insta?
the little pool, the kiddie
I don't
pool.
know.
And he had us
Is
all
it a
lining
really
up,
big
and he would pick
deal?
us up
Are
and
you?
throw us. He
I just
slipped
was following a bunch of
grabbing
people,
my groin
and you
area.
just happened to be
It
one of the
hurt,
people, bro.
you know.
He's lining
You're
up
telling your
children.
girlfriend?
Children are all
Oh
lined up, tossed in the deep end, you know.
Where are any
no!
of the
Don't
other
do
adults at?
that,
Just walking
please! Don't do
around.
They
that.
see it, they walking by.
No second thoughts about it.
I mean, I did go down a rabbit hole because I was like, I didn't even know nudist camps for families existed. So I'm looking and I was trying to understand why people would even advocate for it existing. And I mean, there's this one place they were doing a Q&A because I was trying to see maybe the other perspective of, is this an establishment that should exist?
Right.
And it was, are children forced to be naked?
She got a butter knife?
And their response was
Oh,
so bizarre.
Lord.
It was,
Oh, no.
force is an emotionally charged word. In fact, if you force your child to
Bro.
wear a bathing suit, that is
I
also a
didn't
use
know
of
that
force.
she had a butter knife. I
Children
would have
have to
never
do things
followed
they
if
don't
I
wanna
knew
do all the
that.
time.
Yeah, they're all philosophers. And I'm sure some people go to nudist
I got a
camps
pencil.
aren't pedophiles. In the big pool,
You
there
think
was
this will...
the kids. This is from the kids.
Pencil versus
Hey, there's
butter
this
knife.
guy,
Who's
the
going to win?
doctor. They call him the doctor.
We'll
I don't know if
see.
he
We'll
was a
see.
doctor, but he would wear goggles and just swim underneath.
Oh my God.
Wear goggles, bro.
And nobody was like, we gotta
Well,
call the
us
police?
kids, I don't know what the adults
And
were
a
doing or if
nudist
anyone
fucking
told the
camp.
adults.
Bro wore the
But
goggles and
we'd
was
be
just
like,
swimming around.
This, you know, when he'd go to swim under, or he's there, we can't even really go swimming because everyone was like creeped
Oh
out
no,
by
the
him.
the
And so there
goggle
was
guy
that.
was there,
And then
dude.
also, you know, when you're sexualized early and you're looking at naked people looking at each other, like kids are starting to try to, you know, act out really prematurely.
I was reading online of someone saying they had a term called COG, creepy outside guys, that would try to get into the nudist
Creepy
camp
outside guys?
to look at the children.
Mhm.
So it seems like it's a big issue that they try to
but let's just keep doing that.
Yeah.
How about if you want to be naked in front of adults, keep it to adults.
Right. Yes.
Leave the children alone.
So how frequently would Larry force you guys to go to Glen Eden?
How
We
is that
probably
not
went every
illegal?
weekend or once a month. But then he gave my mom a letter breaking up with her, and which she had us read. Basically, he had to break up
Why
with
did the
her
kids
because
have
he
to
just
read?
couldn't take us kids anymore.
Oh.
Your mom made you guys read the letter?
Yeah.
What's the reason behind that?
Because she's pointing out how we ruined her relationship with this guy.
You see, it was
They were
you.
gonna get
You
married,
ruined my
you know, and
relationship
us
with my pedophile
kids again.
boyfriend.
Were you happy to hear that letter?
I mean, I felt sad for my mom
Mm.
because I did. You know, when you're kids, like before you hit puberty, usually children are just all about their parents and always trying to do the right thing and really care about them. And anyway, that's how I felt. But also, I didn't miss him at all. Life just went on. And
If you don't look
what
close up, this
happened,
is
you know,
actually
like
a
when
pretty
you
cool picture,
molest
but
a child, you molest the neighborhood, really, right? So
the neighborhood.
my brother had experienced violence, early socialization, and he started to take that out on me.
Oh,
I think there was something you said that stuck with me. It was like when you are labeled as having been used, people feel like you're fair game.
Humans are like that, yeah. My brother just started, he was kind of like the leader boy in the neighborhood. My brother and sister were there, tough kids. Started pantsing me. We definitely didn't have video games at the time.
pantsing?
Stuff. We're always playing outside, hide and go seek and all that. But it became a game.
I
Chase
hate that
Lisa down
shit.
and pounce her. And so they'd rip off my clothes and then, you know, like pin me down and
Oh
force
my
my legs
God.
open. And
Oh
all
my
of that,
God.
like over and over, and pretend
What
or
the
try
fuck?
to put objects in, and just like thought that was the most hysterical thing.
Oh my God.
What is your relationship like with your brother
What
now?
the fuck?
Yeah, so I'll just say when I started the healing process, I decided I was going to confront the people I could. because I was
Okay.
really pissed.
Yeah.
I started
Yeah.
to get really in touch with that. And although my therapist is like, I don't recommend it, you know, I'm like, oh, well,
whatever.
I'm going to go do it anyway.
I'm gonna do
But
it
I
anyway.
started to confront my brother. Out of all the people I confronted, he didn't let me finish. And he said, Lisa, I'm sorry for what I did to you.
Do you forgive him?
I do. I forgive him. And forgiveness is a really difficult word. And how do you define it and all of that, right? But it doesn't erase emotions right away. Sometimes people prematurely forgive. Sometimes they're not open to it. My relationship with him now is not it. We don't have a relationship right now. He's really struggled his whole life, struggled to be regulated, we'll say. I wish there was something I could do or to be helpful in that, but I'm also not going to take verbal or otherwise abuse.
How old were you and how long did that last?
So I feel like it happened about the time of Larry, maybe when Larry was still around or right after he left. And it stopped when my stepdad came in my life.
Is this Ray?
Yeah. Unfortunately, though, the neighborhood kids, like the boys that were involved, I do remember one friend's brother one time was kind of at it or, you know, part of the group, and then he never came back around. You know, like he's like, no, I don't want part of this. But some of the other boys did continue. So just saying kids have choices too, right? And he didn't want to be a part of it. But these other boys down the street, I don't know what was happening to them too, but they just took on a life of their own. Like I'd be riding my bike down the street and they come and pull me off my bike and drag me into their room. And one time I'm sobbing on this guy's lap and his mom hears, knocks on the door, opens it. Is everything okay? And I'm sitting there like 6, 7, 8, I don't know how old I was. And she said, is everything okay to her sons? And they're like, yeah, it's fine. And she closed the door and walked away.
So these are other like 6, 7, 8-year-old boys, or they're a lot older?
They were not 6, 7. They were older. I'm not sure if they were 4 years older or
fuck,
6 years older.
She just
but
got
they
snatched
were
off the
definitely
streets.
stronger than me.
And I'm sure if you're riding your bike and they're pulling you off your... I mean, someone's got to see that at some point, right?
You would think so.
So nobody says anything, it just keeps continuing.
Yeah. So I don't know what the neighborhood saw or didn't see, but we were just kind of wild kids in the neighborhood. You know, we all smoked.
What kind of fucked up neighborhood
drank,
is this?
Stole what we could from the store.
Oh my God.
Weed. But I was a regular smoker at 8.
Oh.
And you could get cigarettes from vending machines. But my mom always had a carton and we'd just like take cigarettes. And so I don't even remember my first cigarette.
So Ray comes into your life. Who is Ray?
So Raymond McKnight.
All right. Oh my God, look how grainy that looks. Holy fuck. Grained to the max. Ew. Let me see this. It does do a good job of getting rid of the grain.
One morning, I was
which
gonna
I
go to
do
school.
appreciate
My
that
was
because
actually
I
gonna
always try
take
to get
me.
rid of. If I have a grainy picture, I'm like,
But this guy knocks on the
kill it.
door, and I go and open it, and
It's
he's just like,
worthless
hey,
picture.
you know, big old
Shit.
smile. And
Garbage.
he was carrying Fuller brush stuff. Do you know what that is? Cleaning supplies, I guess, and mops and whatever. Selling Fuller brush stuff door to door. And so my mom invited him in, got him some coffee, and
All right, should I
they
stop
started
for
talking,
now?
and then she
I'm
took me to
going
school.
overtime.
And when I got back home that day, he was still there.
Damn.
But luckily,
He stayed the night. All right, I'm gonna stop. Meow. Okay, we got some good pictures done. Watched a lot of Breaking Bad. Yeah, thank you guys for watching the stream. I'll be back at 8 o'clock to play Yakuza 4. I don't know if I'm gonna beat it though. Because there's like so many fucking side quests and shit now. Now that I have all the characters unlocked. It's a lot. I'll try to beat it tonight. Since it's Friday. Ugh. Oh my god, did you hear that? What the hell? Um,